Hello and a very good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I think we've covered it all off. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for what is going to be an unbelievable 3 hours, a terrific 3 hours to finish your terrific £10, $10 Tuesday, which is on the website right now, in case you didn't know. Worth having a look. Get into the website, checking out all the deals, which will not be there tomorrow because, of course, it will be... It is Tuesday today, isn't it? Yeah, it will be Wednesday tomorrow because obviously Wednesday always comes after Tuesday. Today though, £10, $10 deals. Great start, thank you, Johnny. So you can get those right now. Do have a look, have a good look around. There's some amazing deals to be had over the course of this show. Very excited for the fact, launch party, where we kind of round up a lot of the big launches that we've had recently. We've certainly got some brilliant, brilliant products to show you if you've missed them. We've got the interchangeable scene dies on the show, which we absolutely love. Those lattice folding dies that we launched yesterday, they're going to be back as well. Plus on launch party, we always like to bring you brand new goodies as well, which we have got in abundance. We have got some absolutely stunning luxury mirror cards to bring to you a little bit later on. We've got the brand new issue 3 of Crafters Inspiration to bring to you too. Add to that a smattering of Dawn Bibby. Also add to that some previews as to what's going to be coming up over the course of the next couple of days here at Crafters TV. You have got yourself a brilliant 3 hours, really. Top team in the gallery, top product, middle of the road presenter, but a fantastic guest the other side. It is the one and only, one of my absolute faves, the brilliant Debbie McGiggles.
Wow, how amazing is that? I feel a bit flushed now.
How are you?
I'm really well. It's been a brilliant day.
Has it been fun?
Lovely having Dawn in the building.
Yeah.
We've had some great products all day. Had a brilliant craft along, which I so enjoyed. You did as well, Ben.
Great fun.
And now we've got some new stuff. I love. Woo! Whoop, 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 whoop. I love that we have new things, and I adore our magazine. It's been going a few years, but we've reeled it all back and we've started again from scratch, and we've created the Global magazine. Global meaning you can all get it. We're all starting in the same place. If you haven't heard of it, you can go and buy issue 1 and 2 now as well. But issue 3 is new out today on Crafters TV. It's incredible. It's not only a magazine, it's actually like a sort of file of facts where everything is stored in it, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, do you remember the file of facts years ago? And I'm just going to show you just a few little samples of some of the things that you could be doing in there. There's beautiful border dies, there's gorgeous papers, there's lovely stamp sets, there is amazing stencil. This butterfly stencil is incredible. There's just some beautiful papers, some toppers in there, just really gorgeous designs. And you know, when we bring you a magazine, it is jam-packed, full of goodness. No, let's go at the words again. No,
all thriller, no filler.
Yes, all thriller, no filler.
Exactly.
It's no advertisements. That was the
so
word.
that's what I thought you were looking for, the
that
catchphrase.
Was the word.
Yeah, no ads.
Yeah, and this beautiful border is one of the freebies in this magazine. And on top of that, we have so much more and previews. It's going to be amazing in a few hours.
It truly, truly is. These magazines always fly. And by the way, as Debbie was saying, we've got issue 1 and 2 on the show as well on a buy one, get one half price deal. So a brilliant way for you to be able to almost catch up on the brand new, we sort of reset at issue 1, so it's now like a global magazine, and it's so much more than that, honestly. You've got 68 pages, I think there's about 70 projects in there, all of the freebies, and the price you will not believe. The fact that you get dies, stencils, stamps in there. Amazing value for money right across the board. So many of you already getting in touch this evening. Lovely to have this here on Crafters TV. Anne-Lee is in from Bristol. Mary Pat is in from a snowy Montana. And Susie says, hi Ben and Debbie, I'm excited to see Dawn Bibby. I've never seen her before. Well, you will be seeing her a little bit later on. By the way, little heads up on that too. It's going to be a busy 3 hours. Anything that you want from Dawn Bibby that she's brought in, tip from the top, get to the web and make sure you grab it, because the items have been going very quickly. We've had limited stocks, we've had sellouts as well on that show, so do make sure that you shop ahead. As always, you can get in touch with us. Anything that you want to ask, anything that you want to see, anything you want to know, just get in touch on Facebook or indeed on YouTube if you're watching there. Ask those questions, say hello, let us know what you're popping into your basket, let us know what you're shopping for, and grab those deals today. But very, very interested in that the brand new magazine is here. The Crafter's Inspiration, issue number 3. New look. If you've not seen these before, it's not really a magazine anymore, really, is it? It is, like you said, like a crafty file of facts, because inside your outer cover, you've got everything beautifully packaged for you. I've actually in this one opened up the free gifts that you're going to get inside, which we'll talk around with Debbie in just a few moments' time. But it's all kept in there nicely for you. It's all beautifully packaged, beautifully presented, and not only are you going to get this gorgeous magazine, I mean, it is absolutely stunning. Like, it's quality front to back. It's full of projects. It's full of inspiration. It is literally, look, I'll show you. If normally in the back of a magazine you expect to see the adverts, look, if we go straight to the back page there, you've got the crafty chat. You've even got templates right at the back as well. I'm happy to show you that there is no adverts in here, nothing to kind of fill the final few pages. It's all about giving you the inspiration that you will want, giving you the craft projects that you can work with, and then also giving you all of the freebies in here as well. As I say, you've got 18 papers, including a topper sheet, and some goodies as well, which I kind of feel, I want to let Debbie show you those. I don't want to spoil the party, because I know what they are, I've got them here, but you've got exclusive goodies in here as well, actually, that you won't have seen before, and that is amazing. When you think of the value for money of the stencils, the dies, the stamps, and the paper that you're going to get in here, I can't believe that we do it for like £10.39 platinum or $15.96. And that's even forgetting the fact that you've got a magazine packed full of 72 tips and techniques, and then tons and tons of projects as well. And this is for everyone again, Debbie, isn't it? Because a lot of people might think, all right, well, I need to be of a certain level to kind of get the magazine, because I bet the projects are difficult. I bet they're hard to do. There's projects for every level of crafter in here.
Oh, absolutely. And even advanced projects can be done by a beginner crafter.
Yeah.
Because you've got it all in hand in the magazine. So you get a step-by-step guide to the projects. You get just amazing inspiration in there. You can put your own take on there. So if you're an advanced crafter but you want to do something even more extravagant, you've got your basis to do what you want to do, but then add on your extras as well. The magazine, for me, I don't know genuinely how we do it for £12.99.
No.
Because the quality of the magazine, no kidding, as soon as you get it out, I want you to all email into that show when you get them home, because as soon as you get them and feel the quality of it, it's incredible. It's just something you want to keep. It's almost like that book that you just want to breathe in, take some time out, have your cup of tea or coffee, glass of wine, whatever you want, and just put your feet up and have a read through before you do anything else, because it is a jam-packed book that's just really just ready for you to read. Right, let's have a look inside it, shall we? I love the fact that we've got them all like this. So when you put them on your shelves, you can see you've got your issue 3. Just pop that up a bit so you can see. So you'd have then issue 1, issue 2, then issue 3. So they're going to be kept really well. You've got your beautiful magazine in your side, which keeps it lovely. And it's just got so much information. Obviously, on the first page, you're always going to get Sarah welcoming you, which is amazing. So she's got a sort of speech there. We'll look a bit more in that in a second, because I do want to get on to all these freebies that are in the side here, which are amazing. So the first thing we're going to look at is all our tools, if you like. So what we've got here, I've just took that out, it's got our butterfly stencil. I mean, how beautiful is that stencil? Absolutely lovely. So many different things you can do with it. We're going to be using that in one of our demos tonight as well. Then you've got a beautiful stamp set. This stamp set just screams spring and summer. You've got the gorgeous birds, you've got all these vines and flowers at the bottom, you've got your daffodils in there, which I love, and your tulips. And your birdhouse is just exquisite. You're going to be stamping lots of different things with them. You've got a couple of sentiments in there. You've got your lovely bee. In fact, I'm going to show you that bee. Let me just bring this in. Look at this scrapbook page here.
Oh, wow.
So isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
So look at the bees. These bees are that stamp. So you can actually stamp.
Wow.
I know. How incredibly cute. I mean, they're just amazing.
I love the use of the stencil as well.
Absolutely. So yeah, your stencil on the top there, so highlighting them, which is incredible. But I love that. You've just got all those beautiful variations. Even the little swirly hearts here are a stamp. There we go, on there. So you've got everything there to create your beautiful scrapbook pages as well as your cards. So a really great one. Then we've got our border dies. Now, you're probably thinking you've seen similar to this. You have seen similar in the Enchanted Dreams. This is a completely different one to accentuate the ones that you already have. They're slightly smaller, got different border lines. They're amazing. This big stitched edge is really on trend at the moment on all sorts of borders where you have a really big one where you can thread thin ribbon through them rather than just stitching, which looks incredible. So I love that one. Then on top of that, you're getting this whole kit of toppers and papers, or say papers. They're cardstock. So all of these are die cut for you, so they will just pop out. Give them a wiggle and they'll all pop out for you. So you've got all your die cuts. And you have the most amazing papers that are single-sided. So we always say, oh, it's lovely having double-sided, but I quite like having single-sided papers. What these do, they enable you not to waste any. So you don't have to choose. You've just got all those pretty, I mean, look at all those spotted ones, the gingham ones, and all those different colours. Yeah, really, really beautiful. So you are getting those, your toppers, you're getting your border dies, you're getting your stamp set, you're getting your stencil, and on top of that, you're getting that beautiful magazine, which is what you really want. Now, in the magazine, I don't want to show you everything because I don't want to flick through and spoil it for you for when you get it. But if I turn it to one page, Ben, let's say this crafty tag here, that's using, can you see the stamp sets, the papers in the background, and that border die, but just part of that border die through the middle of the tag, which is amazing. This is telling me that it's a skill level and it's got 1 star. So it's a skill level of beginner. Then it tells me that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 steps to make it, and it even gives you a top tip. You may need to adjust your mat sizes above and below the decorative curve depending on its placement of the tag. So all those really lovely hints and tips that it's giving you. How long, oh, it doesn't tell you how long. Normally, sometimes we tell you how long it takes. This one, now this is a skill level 3. So this is more for an advanced crafter, but it doesn't mean you can't do it if you're a beginner, because if you follow the steps, everything is doable. Now, all through here, it shows you different things that we have. So we use these dies today, Ben. So even things that you've got in your stash, you could continue to use and have more inspiration from them. I mean, this is so beautiful to do. Just being able to create onto a piece of card, a little bit of watercolour card, some inks on your card, and then just placing a black die cut on there looks absolutely incredible. And then if I go a bit further in, you've even got a little take a break.
Oh, we go, little crossword.
Absolutely, so you can do that. And then right at the back, in fact, I love the back. You've got templates in there. Oh, don't want to show that sneaky peek of what's coming up in the next issue. Oh, we don't want to do that. In the back here, now we've got our crafty Steph. Yeah, I love this. The crafty chat is all about someone in our industry. So it's so insightful to find out about everything that someone does. So Steph is on our soft crafts. She's an assistant producer, a product development manager. And she's amazing at what she does, and she has a really crafty background. So you'll find out all about Steph on here, which is amazing. And then it goes on to just do some extra bits on there about the soft crafts and what she does. We're asking her the questions and she answers them. So honestly, from page to page, you have got full inspiration all about spring, which is absolutely incredible.
Do you know what I love as well? Just flicking through all your favourite faces in here. You know, there's makes from Debbie, makes from Craig. There's a section with Sarah. There's a Leanne section in here as well. But like as Debbie was pointing out, if you bought any of our you know, recent ranges, you probably find them in here. Like I've seen demos with the Easter box in here. Just looking at now a page with those beautiful chalkboard stamps that we did. So there's loads of inspiration for a lot of the recent launches that we've done. So again, it's a really nice thing just to have there on the coffee table that you can flick through at your leisure and pick up a little bit of inspiration. We've got your readers make section in there too. So if you've sent in any of those recently, you might just find yourself featured in the magazine. And also in there, you've got things like your templates. As Debbie said, you've got your take a break section in there too. Plus we answer your questions. I know a few of you send in your questions to the magazine in the Ask the Expert section. So that is there this time around too. And also just page 22 is a good page to go to. Page 22 is a lovely friendly face in the Our Crafty World section. It's entitled A Crazy Crafty Year, and there's a nice friendly face on that page. I made the magazine. I'm in the mag. There I am. Look, with Michelle. I'm in the magazine. Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Charlotte's just gone, well done. Well done. You got Charlotte, no, it's not Charlotte. You got me, Michelle, and there's Brent, look. And I think you probably know that lady down there. Let us know if you want to see any of the behind the scenes team maybe featured in the next magazine. We could put Johnny and Charlotte in there. You guys got plenty to talk about. Well, you certainly do for the 3 hours you're in my ear anyway. It's a really great collection. I just also wanted to tell you that 20% of a big stock has already gone here. We always give a big stock on the Crafters Inspiration because we know now, because this ties in like everybody, you know, there's not one launch for Europe, one launch for the US, one launch for the UK. No, this is the launch for everybody. And the fact that I'm telling you 20% of the stock has gone, it really shows you how popular this is. £10.39, $15.96. It's also worth bearing in mind at this point that we have got the magazines for you as well that we've had previously, all right? And we've put them together on a buy one, get one half price. This is this evening's Out of This World Deal.
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 Deal. Last night we did the Monday Mega Deal. This is the Out of This World Deal.
Deal.
Deal. So it's a brilliant way to be able to kind of catch up. Brilliant. Look, the thing is here, I won't go through it all because it will take ages. But issue 1, which is here. So this is when we kind of reset, relaunched. You're going to get that included, all right? So again, comes beautifully packaged with your magazine in there, of course. I'll give you a quick little flick through that and then show you the freebies that you're going to get. So again, front to back, side to side, it is jam-packed with plenty of inspiration. You've got your crafty chat in there. You've got loads of hints and tips. Meet the behind-the-scenes crew in there as well. And projects for every level of crafter, of course, included in that magazine as well. Your freebies in this one, you've got a beautiful Christmas stencil, all right, so that's included. You also got, and again, this is exclusive to the Crafters Inspiration magazine, you got a die set from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, different to the dies that you'll have got within that collection. So again, exclusive content. And you also got yourself a beautiful stamp set, which you're going to receive as well. Christmas stamp set with Deck the Halls, Merry and Bright, and you've got a beautiful Christmas tree on there as well, where you can stamp your images into the centre of the tree. And on top of that, you've got, of course, all of your beautiful papers too. Once again, die-cut toppers, so really, really cute. If you've got that Santa's Kitchen range that we did a while back, that will tie in absolutely beautifully, but some really lovely little tags in there, some really lovely sentiments that you're going to get, and then, once again, your beautiful cardstock, single-sided, of course. And actually, whilst this one might look a bit more of a sort of a Christmas-themed magazine, you've certainly got a lot of papers in there that you'll be able to use year-round as well. So that is all included in issue 1. And then, for half price, don't forget, because that's why this is the Out of This World deal, you're going to get issue, so many magazines, number 2. And once again, this one featuring lots of the launches around that time. There's lots of info and ideas in there about the Sassy and Classy range, but you've got sewing projects in there, again, stamping projects, crafting with Sarah included in there too. And these magazines just simply are absolutely beautiful. Again, you've got plenty of hints, tips, ideas, inspiration in there as well. A lot of the ranges I'm sure you will recognise. You've probably got these in your crafty stash. So it's a great way to pick up extra ideas, a great way to get that crafty mojo going as well. If you are just a little bit stuck, have this right there to give you lots of inspiration. That again is jam-packed. Your freebies that you're going to get, you've got stamps in there, your beautiful perfume bottles, you've got a lovely edgeable, which is your fabulous friend edgeable, and you've also got a beautiful embossing folder in there as well, which will fit very, very nicely indeed through your mini. And then finally, you've got all of those papers, or cardigan I should say, beautiful set of toppers for you, very much butterfly themed here, and then all of that wonderful cardstock to go with it as well. So just bear in mind, both of those magazines you're going to get for that amazing price of £15.58, $23.94. Because it is our Out of This World deal, you've got it just for 24 hours or whilst stocks last, so do not miss out. Basically, if you're going for issue 3 tonight and you haven't got the other 2, it is a no-brainer to get this in your basket and get it checked out. Back to issue number 3 though, brand new, where over a fifth of the stock is now gone. You can pick this up right now with the other 2, but we're going to have a look at this one in action because, of course, you've got the craftables in there. So why not? Let's see if we can fashion together a little demonstration with these, Debbie.
Absolutely. So let's use a few of the things that are in there. I love going to a magazine because the first thing you're going to do once you've read it, put your feet up and have a little cup of tea, is you're going to really just love seeing what you've got with them, what you can do with them, and then just start to have a play. Get some cardstock, have a go with them. I love this border die, so it was the first thing I really wanted to use on there. So I've created a card. Now my card is a 6x6 card. I'm just going to double check on that. Yep, so 6x6 card, folded in half on the front to make this fold back. Now I always love fold back cards because I think they really lend themselves well to any border or edgeable die.
Yeah.
So what you have a choice of 2 borders. So we're going to use just our stitched edge, or sort of faux stitched really, which is going to go down the sides of your card. Now this die here only cuts in, so I could place that right in the middle and it's only going to cut inside there, it won't cut away, which is why that tag we showed you earlier is the tag that you can use. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my border along the edge here, and then I'm just going to pop that one right next to it. So that's going to cut our shape down the edge. So I'm just squaring that off so I know I've got that. There we go. And then we're going to get some low-tack tape and we're just going to tape both of those into place. So across there and across the bottom so it doesn't slip anywhere. So make sure that's firmly down there. It doesn't matter that I'm putting my tape onto this bit because that's going to come away. So even if it does grab hold, it won't do any harm. Now I'm using my, oh, it stuck it to my mat now. I'm going to use my plates for my Gemini Junior, but I'm actually putting it through my Gemini.
Okay.
So you can use these in any of your machines. If you just want to cut a border off, all you need is the, oh, stuck on there. All you would need is your Gemini Mini.
Okay.
So popping that in.
Patty's with us from California. Susan's in from Southeast UK on the Thames. How lovely. Susan, lovely to have you with us. Peg says, I like that there's a place to keep everything inside the magazine. That's why I like this as well, because you can keep everything contained in there. Keep all of your, your dies and stamps and whatnot that you get. So you've got them with your magazine, so you know where to find them next time you want to craft with them, because all the ideas are there. And Bev Judd, hello Bev, says, hi Ben and Debbie, looking forward to the show. I love the wildflower dies. Jane is saying, waiting on my magazine coming through, excited to receive it. I know lots of you ordered before the show. You ordered this morning and they've been flying out. Nee Connie says, I love that radiating butterfly stencil, and the inspiration kits are worth their price.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. They're so worth it. When you think about what you pay for dies and stamps and, to then get your full magazine like that is incredible value. So just taking this out the die. Now what you're going to do then is do it on the opposite side as well. So all you would do, let me just get rid of all my workings, is place that onto the opposite side onto this side and do exactly the same. So you use your border die going down that side so you could create that fold back, and then you'll end up with your card like so. So you've got that down one side, and actually it just shows you I've done that a different way to how I did it originally. Doesn't matter which way you go, so you can do whatever shape you want. So you can make that almost coming outwards, so it almost looks like a vase shape, doesn't it? And then going in, it's like being pinched at the waist, isn't it?
It is like being pinched at the waist. I was going to say
that's my belly.
Like
that's my belly, and that's your belly. Look.
Hang on a minute, which one's mine?
Yours is the one that goes in. Because you've lost some weight, so you're quite slim, where I've got a bit of a pot belly.
No, you haven't. What are you on about? You were doing a whole get fit thing, weren't you? Was that stopped now?
Yeah, I've just not been very good. It has stopped.
I've just tightened my waistcoat up, that's all it is with me. It's taken 10 pounds off me, just sinks in a little bit, breathe in, and away you
terrible.
go.
I need to get back on it. It's terrible, isn't it?
It's hard, isn't it? When you get to our age.
It's so difficult, difficult. Right.
Easy to put it on.
Anyway, I'm bringing in something new.
Oh, little sneaky peeky.
Do you know what this is? Yeah, this is amazing. I'm not going to show
Brand
you
new.
too much, but you can see it's mirror on mirror in 2 different colours. It's amazing. And I feel a bit bad because I am going to cover it up a little bit.
What?
But what I do want to do, I know, it's terrible, isn't it, cutting it up. What I do want to do, though, is I want to create a base that fits in with my border. So what we're going to do is make sure that we get our die the right way. So it's this way here. And then I'm going to use it onto here. So I've cut it the same size to fit in here, but I want to come round my die. So I know that my die stops there and stops at the top. Can you see? So I'm just going to position that. I'm just checking I've got that the right way. This is the one that comes in, yes. We're going to position that onto there and just bring in some low tack tape to take that down.
Alistair's just been in touch.
Oh, see there?
Ow.
Ow.
He says, hi Ben, is your waistcoat being worn as England are playing tonight?
Oh, are they? I didn't even know that. How did I not know
because
that?
old Southgate likes a waistcoat, doesn't he?
He does like a waistcoat.
Yeah, I'm wearing it in
yes.
support of the England team tonight. They're playing Ivory Coast in a friendly, I think.
Oh, just a friendly,
Yeah.
yeah. That's probably why I didn't take much notice.
I'd have thought you'd have been all over that because you're a bit of a footy fan, aren't you?
Only because, well, I've always liked football. My son's played football for years. Oh my goodness, I mean, people will relate if they've got children or got boys that have been football. And like every weekend, I was travelling around the county in the
Sound like you
freezing
enjoyed it.
cold. Do you know what? When I look back, I think, oh my God, it was awful because it was so cold and the rain. But when I look back, we had some of the best times, like really, really good times. Right, so, and also, look, I've got some of this beautiful paper. So this is going to be perfect for Easter coming up.
Yeah.
You've got the little Easter bunnies and the hens on there. And then what you would do, so I do this separately, so pop each bit onto the next piece and then put it back on. Because what will happen is then you'll get that shape of your card, and all you have to do is make sure that where you've got it, you're leaving that gap each side. And then we'll pop that on. Oh, I thought I'd kept my tape and I've just thrown it away. Let's just pop that there. And then we can then cut that one out as well.
That's love as well, isn't it? Al's watching you. I know the football doesn't start for a little bit. It'd be
I
interesting to
know.
see if he's still watching it about 7:45.
He just had me on in the background, but he probably won't be taking much notice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I love the fact that he tunes in just to see me.
Yeah. Football's on 7:45, isn't it? Get the messages in now, Al, and I'll intersperse them over the course of the hour and 15 minutes that we're on after that to make it look like you're watching.
That's funny. Right, so then we've got, all right, I'll just be a bit careful with yours. So, so look, can you see, from doing that, we've created that beautiful border that then matches in with this as well. So I'm going to pop this to the side for a second, because what we are going to do, I'm going to bring in all my other pieces. Let me just grab them like so. So let's pop them. I don't want to get them mixed up. Let's mix them over there, because what we want to do is bring in a bit of colour in. So just because of time and we want to show you so much, I've already stamped out my birdhouse and the little bird. I love this little bird. He's like the cutest ever. And then we're going to use a piece of card just to pop underneath and do some colour in. So I'm going to use the classic. Let's do our little bird first, because he comes out so well. He's just super cute. So I'm going to do him as a little bluebird. Obviously, you can do him as whatever you want.
Did you do a bluebird yesterday?
I done a blue tip.
Oh, yeah.
And then his little wings. I just like the colour blue.
Here we go, zooming in, getting a close-up of the
Don't
bird.
do that, Charlotte, because I've not got my glasses on, and all I'm thinking is I'm going to be going over the edges.
Where are your glasses?
In my bag.
I didn't wear them. No, she didn't wear them. Yeah, all the cool cats have got glasses.
I know,
Johnny's got
I
his
need
glasses.
to do them. Well, you haven't.
Huh?
You haven't.
I have. I've got my lenses in, and my glasses are here.
Ah.
Got my readers.
you have.
Yeah, yeah. Charlotte's got glasses now as well. Seen her glasses?
No, I didn't even
Yeah.
know Charlotte had
She's
glasses.
got blue, what they call blue glasses. Blue light glasses.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so when there's an emergency, she puts them on, they start flashing. Woo, 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 woo.
Look how cute that bird is. I mean, that's just so cute, isn't he? You're so Johnny is saying it's like a Disney bird, and actually I think it reminds me of the birds that tweet around Snow White.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it is that type. Yeah, I think she has a little blue, not a blue bird that goes on her finger, doesn't she? So,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Then
Thank you for the bird impressions, Johnny, by the way. You went, yeah. Little birdie can come out, tweet.
Right, now I'm going to use 3 different colours on our, so this one is our TN3.
Yep.
And we're just going to do a little bit of colouring. I do have them really already coloured in, so I'm not going to do too much, but I do want to show you how easy they are to colour in. So I'm doing my lightest colour around the edges there, and then we're going to go in with our EB1 onto that, which gets that little bit darker. And don't worry if you don't feel like it blends straight away, because the whole point with alcohol colouring is you just give that time to blend into each other. And then we're going to go back in with our lightest colour and start to really blend that in. So just going over the tips of where you coloured. And then we're going to go from there to our darkest colour.
Can I also point you in the direction of our Academy of Colour? If you are wanting to become a better colourist, become the colourist you want to be, because our Academy of Colourists is available, and it's such a great system that a great journey that you're going to start on over the course of the next year, 18 months, and the first sort of set of it, if you like, is out now. You get all the tuition with Leanne available online with a little QR code for free, which I just think is amazing.
It's so amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what, it's my one thing, and I've always said it about Crafter's Companion, the reason I love it so much, and that I loved it before I even worked for Crafter's Companion, is because I always feel like they're there for you. Yeah. Like, no, we never just leave people to just get on with it. It's not about a hard sell. Of course we want to sell, it's what keeps us all in business. But at the end of the day, we want you to enjoy it as much as we do, and not just say, right, you've bought from us, that's it. You can go away now. Yeah. We're not like that. As a company, we care. And I think that's really important, to really care about what we sell and to carry on that education.
I think that's it as well. And I think that's why you guys come back to us more, because that would really disappoint me, you know, knowing that you bought something from us and then you got it home and you didn't know what to do with it. I think that would sort of, it'd be pointless, wouldn't it, almost? And that's what can happen here. If you go into a shop and see something on the shelf, you go, oh, I'll use that, and you get it home and you're like, where do I start? But with us, we're here all the time. You've got designated shows. You can always ask us questions, as you know, if you ever get stuck. And the chances are, you know, if you go back on our YouTube page, you will find shows with whatever product that you've got to make life so easy for you. Now, Mary Pat's this message. Yes, Craig is over on HSN currently, but Craig, by the way, if you're a big fan of the Hottie Scotty, stand by, because he will be joining me over here in 25 minutes time for our hour with Dawn. He's loved the fact that Dawn is in, so he will be in with me in the next 25 minutes. But look at this beautiful colouring.
I know. So exactly the same, so you can see my colouring's exactly the same. Once it starts to all settle in, you'll get that nice ombre effect and it goes into the darker areas. So once you've coloured them all in, snip it out. I love this. The snippability in these stamps are lovely. So you can fussy cut, what we call fussy cut. Shall I tell you a funny story? Is John listening?
Which John?
So
our John?
John Arlo.
Oh, John Arlo. I don't think so.
So he came to me early. He said, Debbie, can I ask you something? He whispered. Yeah. And I was like, so I shouldn't really tell people his secrets, but I thought it was very sweet. He went, can I ask you, what does fussy cutting mean?
Really?
Yeah. He said, I've been in the industry, he said, for 20 odd years. He went, and I hear it all the time. He said, no, I don't actually know what it means.
It makes me laugh as well, because a few people think it's called fuzzy cutting, don't they?
Fuzzy cutting. Yeah. I've never heard of that.
No, I've seen that in the comments a few times. Fussy cutting.
Fussy cutting. And basically, it's die cutting without using a die.
Yeah.
So
what you used to do back in the olden days.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we call it fussy cutting, and I think that's a polite word to say you don't have to be accurate. You can just have a fussy line around it.
Yeah. Al It said, Ben, lend. I need to lend you my glasses, basically, so you can see what you're doing.
I know I'm really bad. I need to wear them. Even Al, and he's got good, I think he's got good eyesight, but Al.
How is he?
But he still wears glasses because he knows it helps his eyes because they're getting older. But I should take notes, shouldn't I? And
he's also sent a message as well, just to say he's on one tonight. I won't say what he's put on the first half of this message, but he says, mention snoring and ask Deb about York and Cape Verde.
York and Cape Verde.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I don't know what that means. And mention snoring.
I don't know about the York and Cape Verde. I don't know what that means. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
What about snoring?
Well, everyone knows I snore. I don't know why he's highlighting my negatives. The whole of Crafter's Companion, and everybody knows I snore.
From when I used to be in the house, because obviously I'm up here now, I used to dread it when I used to share with Debbie. Like the roof used to rattle.
Do you know what's really funny this morning? Because Michelle was in the house this morning. Michelle was in the house. Michelle was in the house this morning.
Yeah.
And I woke up quite early. Well, I thought I'd woke up quite early, and I thought to myself, I want to jump in the shower, but I was worried because I knew Michelle was on the early show, so I thought, well, she'll probably want to use a shower. So I went to the upstairs shower and had a shower, and I was really creeping about, so I didn't wake her, come downstairs. And then and then I had a ping on my phone to notify me the wake-up call was going on, so Michelle wasn't even in the house.
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Right, so look at this. We've got our beautiful decorated edges now that have been die cut. We've got our borders down the side. I mean, straight away, this looks so pretty. That mirror card, which is coming up later, you've got to have. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we've got our little birdhouse. So I've just put some foam pads on the back. So let's just remove those. And then, in fact, before I do that, I've got these little garden flowers at the bottom. And we're just going to place them at the bottom here. I love these. I mean, look at this. We've got our tulips, we've got our daffodils. It's so spring-like, isn't it? And then we're just going to hover that up the top. Oh, I did forget to do something, and I can't do it now. I was going to stamp that little bee coming out, but I've got a finished card, so it's fine. And then we're going to just pop our little bird inside his house. And then all I've got here...
It looks like a bird from Snow White. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
And then we've got May your day bloom with happiness, and I'm just going to pop that on the bottom there, just like so. And then I was going to stamp my bee here, so if I bring my card across, look, I've just stamped the little bee at the top on here, but because I put my stamps on, I can't. But exactly the same. Turn that round, and there we go. Here's our beautiful border bee bird spring card.
I love the name of that card, and all done with all of the freebies.
Yeah, everything's done from that pack. Yeah, with the papers, the border. The only thing you need is glue and cardstock.
Isn't that incredible, again, that you can create, a card so beautiful from this brand new set? Do you know what? I love doing these shows because it doesn't really take much for me to kind of sort of sell this to you, because you all just jump in and grab it anyway, and that is what is happening again this evening. You've got your magazine in there, of course, with 68 hints and tips and projects in there. You've got all of your freebies in there, of course, as well. Oh, I understand now. Al, sorry, messed up. I was meant to stagger those things he mentioned over the course of the show. I forgot. She'll probably forget anyway, because you've got a memory like me, so I'll do it later on. Thanks, Al. Sorry, messed that up. Anyway, as I was saying, give him one job to do.
I don't understand Al, though, all the time.
No.
He tells jokes and I just don't understand them. I shouldn't say a typical man, because I really shouldn't, that's a really bad thing to say. But men tend to think about things, and then they'll say things and expect you to know what they're talking about. And then you just don't know what they're talking about. That's Al.
Men, eh? Yeah. Come on, Al, for goodness sake.
I'm sure there's women like that as well.
Such a man. Yes, and in this collection as well, all of those freebies. So you've got that beautiful stencil. I kind of almost see that as like, you'd be able to use that all the way around the clock and creating a beautiful background. Tessellation, I think it's called, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I love that idea.
Tessellation is what you need. You've also got your borders in there, you've got your stamps, and you've got your free papers in there too. It's a wonderful collection. It was Record Breakers. Tessellation's what you need. £10.39. Breakers! $15.96. We are over 20% of the stock gone.
Oh, baby Charlotte in the gallery.
Charlotte, do you remember Record Breakers?
No, she's just about, my kids wouldn't know Record Breakers either.
It was still on in the 90s, then Cheryl Baker took over with Chris Akabusi, didn't she? It was still on in 94. You could still watch it when you... I'm surprised your parents didn't put it on for you when you were little. Bring you up on the good stuff. Record Breakers. Love a look at the card that Debbie's crafting, says Susan. Marcia just says, I've received the Academy of Colour and it's bigger and better than I thought. Beautifully presented. Yes, really happy with the purchase and haven't even given it a go yet. It can only get better. That is the Academy of Colour. Gorgeous card, Debbie, says Kathy C. Beautiful card, Debbie, says Samantha Cheney. Perfect little card, Debbie. I love it, says Susan Griffith. Carletta Morris says, very cute, Debbie. And Nee Connie says, the mirror card just lends that right touch of bling to this bloom card. I love this mirror card. Boy, oh, boy, oh. I wasn't going there, but I'll follow up. The mirror card, it's not as scary as Debbie's making out. It's brilliant. We've got two brand new collections to bring to you. Your everyday coloured collection and your everyday metallics. 32 sheets in total, 250 GSM. But wait till you see this. Like this metallic collection that you're about to see here. Unlike any other collection that you have ever seen, for you've got all of the detailing in here as well. I will flick through this for you so you can see everything, but how stunning is this, Debbie?
It's amazing, isn't it? I just love it. I love mirror card anyway. I think if it's used in the right way, it can make something look incredibly expensive, classy, elegant. It is beautiful. But then to have all this extra foil on foil, I mean, look at that. That's exquisite. It's absolutely amazing. It seems a shame to cover it with anything.
And it is like embossed into there as well. It's not printed on, so you can feel the detail of it.
It's amazing. I mean, this is lovely in its own because it's silver and gold, and that's the colours that we would use the most of. But more exciting to come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But from the cute little doodle hearts that you've got, I mean, you've got the stunning butterflies there too. I see plenty of snippability in your future with this particular.
And also, can I just say, those butterflies, use your alcohol pens. You can colour them whatever colour you want.
That's a great shout. That is a great shout. Look at this page as well, though, with all of the foliage. Again, if you wanted, you could snip into this, build up your scenes as well. But you've got your silver section, and then everything we've just shown you, it pops even more in the gold, doesn't it? Yeah,
it's lovely. I just love them. They're beautiful. And they've just got the patterns right on these. They are just right. They're amazing.
That almost looks like a sort of like a bar of gold, doesn't it?
It does,
just stunning. You've got your bubbles on there, your little spotty dots. That's gorgeous as well with that. It's almost like a harlequin pattern that you've got going on there. Really stunning. Then again here with the what would you call it, like a trellis effect going on there? Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Those hearts, I absolutely love those hand-drawn hearts. I think they're so cute. There's something like so perfect about the fact that they're imperfect. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. There's those butterflies again. Boy, oh boy. So that is gorgeous. You need to stock up on this. I have a feeling, there's certain names cropping into my head now of certain crafters I know who will be buying this, I'm sure, multi times. But you can pick that up today, brand new, for just £27.99 or $31.96. Get it though, because it's going to absolutely fly out of the door. And if you're grabbing the metallics, you need to grab the Everyday Colours collection as well. Wait till you have a look at this bad boy. So again, it's 32 sheets, 250 GSM. You've got 8 different designs, 4 of each within this. And how amazing is that, the fact that you've got the colour on the colour here, haven't you?
Oh, I love them so much, honestly. They're one of those things, again, you need to get home and see for yourself, because it's really hard to see them in their real colours, because they are absolutely gorgeous. You know, we know that these can be a consider purchase to get mirror card like this, but they are worth every single penny. I mean, look at that, those peaches in there are incredibly beautiful. Lots of borders that you've got going on there. You can create frames with them, backgrounds, make your shadow boxes with them. There's so much you can do with them. They're a good weight as well, Ben, which means all your construction, you can put all your construction into place with it. They're going to look amazing. 250
GSM on these, and I know, look at the hearts again. How gorgeous is that? The gold hearts on that gorgeous red background, and again, not sort of printed on there. You've got that embossed effect with those. They look
I've never
beautiful.
seen mirror card like this before.
No, I saw. When did I see these? It must have been. I'm sure I must have had these on the preview, and as soon as I saw these, I think it was last week, I was like, these are going to absolutely fly out the door, and you guys are already loving them. £27.99 for the everyday coloured selection, £27.99 for the metallic collection as well. Buy those together today, because they will disappear very quickly, I'm sure of it. $31.96 if you're a Platinum member. Such a wonderful, wonderful collection right there. Talking of wonderful collections, yesterday, me and Thee launched the Lattice collection, the folding Lattice collection, which proved uber popular because it gives you such a great effect. And it was another one of these collections where we kind of solved a problem for you, because a lot of people were saying that you tried to create this effect back along before these dies were here. Nice thing that it actually does, but it took too long. It was too much of a faff, you know, with stencils and pencils and rulers and craft knives. And this solves the problem because it allows you to be able to create this amazing lattice folding effect. And it's simply with the two dies, isn't it? One cut, and then you literally fold the design back to create all these cool designs. I
know, they're so clever. I mean, we were saying, weren't we, that years ago we used to do this lattice folding, and it used to take hours and hours to create. Now we have a die that makes it so simple, and the amount of things that you can do with them, Ben, is off the chart. There are so many different designs that you can use them for.
Yeah, and again, like you showed us yesterday, just cute for like your little borders, cute for little strips. Great if you like to do like your, you know, your thinner sort of DL cards. You used them on like a box lid, didn't you? You're going to laugh now every time you see that, aren't you? Yeah.
Your life rings.
Yeah, basically, if you missed it yesterday, Debbie was showing me a card with, I didn't read what the sentiment said, and it said happy anniversary in the middle, and it had these on, and Debbie was going, oh yeah, because these look like, and she was going to say rings, and I'd automatically got into my head that these look like life rings, which obviously wouldn't work. That's the card.
This is the card.
So I saw that card, and I was like, oh yeah. Debbie was like, oh yeah, these would work as and I was like, yeah, life rings.
I went to say wedding rings.
Yeah.
Yes. So loads joins. Yeah, not life like rings. You need saving from your marriage.
Quick, help me, help me! But then we did find out after that nobody needs a life ring in their marriage currently.
No, we had someone that was married
72 years.
72 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So wedding rings, life rings for those nautical cards. And then you've also got in here your beautiful opulence set as well. Now you get the two dies, to be able to you're right over there.
Johnny.
And then you've got your double loop in there as well. Sorry.
Oh, Charlotte,
Sorry.
Very
Can we better explain what the laughter is? So just saying about the couple who were married 72 years. Johnny just said, I wonder what they talk about, which I thought was quite funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
And then Charlotte said, I don't know what you mean. It's a long time, isn't it? It's a long...
Yeah, well, when you have kids, it's the kids you talk about, and then people worry once the kids are grown up what you're going to talk about, don't they? So, yeah. Some people don't. That's why they get on and they're married for so long.
Is that the secret to a long marriage then, is it?
Just don't talk to them.
Don't
ignore them.
There you go. Marriage advice, that's for free as well here on Crafters TV. Debbie Fisher's Marriage Clinic.
Yeah, do not listen to a word that I say. Should we demo, Ben, before it gets out of hand, honestly.
Yeah.
God, dear me, look, my eyes are watering.
Oh my goodness me.
Right, let's get started on what we can do with these dies. Got to be able to see. Right, so I'm going to be using the star one. Gorgeous design. They're all lovely designs, and honestly, each one offers something different. Great designs on these, and what I love is you get a small and a large one. So if you were creating on a box lid, you can make items such as this. If I bring this one, and we demoed this one yesterday, using the larger one on the side here, so that will go onto here, and then your smaller one, which will fit onto your size of your box. So they've all got a use. So what I'm going to do, I want to create a gatefolded card. So what I have got, I'm going to bring in this my base card, and I'm using the gorgeous. Keeps Harlequin. No, it's not
Masquerade.
That's it, Masquerade. Keeps going up. I think every time I look at it, I want to say Harlequin for it, but because there's a lot of Harlequin patterns in there.
Yeah.
So what we're going to create is our doorway, if you like, that goes on the side of the card. So I just want to make sure I'm popping this on. So we're going to use our die. Now I want this top piece to fold back, so I'm going to use this on the top. So what we're going to do is use our card here, and I'm going to use my mat as a guideline, so just popping that into place, and then I'm going to make sure that we've got that central to that line, almost like little kissy lips on there.
Kissy lips, I love that.
Popping that down there, and then we're going to... Did you just make a kissy lip noise?
Yes.
Oh, it was you. I thought it was Craig. He's giggling in the background there.
Craig, by the way, is now here. He's come all the way back from America, because we were just saying, a lot of people saying, oh, Craig, he's in
America. A bit jet lagged. He looks a bit jet lagged.
Yeah, it was a quick flight, though. He literally flew here in about 3 minutes. There he is, look. There he is. Craig is going to be joining us for the hour with Dawn Bibby in just a little while. So that's... Aren't you? Oh, you're coming in for a bit.
Did you only just find that out?
Yep. Yeah. In fact, I'm going off for an hour to get a cup of coffee. No, we're going to do a little bit together, aren't we?
It'd be a brilliant hour.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Must be nice for Craig being back together with Dawn.
No.
Yeah, no, really nice.
You have to tell us later when you haven't got a mic on. We'll get told off if you start talking.
You're not allowed to...
You have to get Debbie's mic in the break, and I'll ask you that same question.
Oh, sorry.
We'll start the show off like that.
Jumping ahead, yeah.
I go, so Craig, must be nice for you to be back with Dawn, and then you can answer it then. I got told off, I only did it because I got told off recently without a mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to do on this one is this bottom piece we're actually going to take away. So I'm just going to use my scissors just to snip in. So nice and easy, and it's only because I want it to finish there, and actually I'm going to do it on the back so it doesn't show so much. So just in case you don't get that straight edge straight away, we'll just snip it out. And then it's easier then to see. So each one will then fold and just fold underneath that piece. So then this piece we're folding and then just slotting underneath. And we're just going to continue that pattern. But look how easy it is and how quick. And we did do it yesterday. If you want to elongate it and you've got a longer piece of card, just cut it again, because your die, wherever I've put it, what have I done with it, Ben? Well, that's weird. It's disappeared. Let's just get this one.
I've lost it.
I did that yesterday. There it is.
Yeah.
Right, so let's take my tape
off.
yes,
because you said potentially, because someone asked about creating a 12 by 12 project, and you can absolutely
so
do that.
if you want to do, look how pretty that looks amazing. All you would need to do is lock one of these into one of them, and then you can elongate it, and you can just keep going, because it doesn't have any cutting edge at the top and the bottom. It just cuts out those flaps that turn over.
Yeah.
Right, so once you've done that, that gives us our position then to pop onto our card. So let's make our card and pop this all together. Just going to use my tape pen. I love this cardstock so much.
I think it's been a favourite of everybody's, actually, hasn't it? And I think,
beautiful.
Certainly as of yesterday, it was in our sort of last chance saloon section on the website.
Oh no!
You can still grab it, but I think it's very, very low in stock. By the way, if you do want to grab more of that, do make sure you head to the web today, because it is £10 Tuesday or $10 Tuesday in the States. So yeah, it does exactly what it says it does. Deals for £10, $10, which will not be there tomorrow. So make sure you do have a shop this evening and pick up those deals. May well be, particularly for our US viewers as well, those little deals might be the ones that get you to free shipping if you've got a cart which is bulging with deals today, which I reckon it probably is.
Oh, look, I've not done it in the right place, so I'm going to pop that to the side and just do this very quickly, only because I've left a border on this one, and I forgot when I was doing that one. I put it centrally. I was talking, see, and not thinking where I was putting the placement of it. So we're just going to, and because it's so quick to do, Ben, it really doesn't take any time at all.
Well, I love the way, again, that it literally just folds over, because I was thinking you'd have to adhere those somehow, you'd have to stick those in place, but like you say, it's been designed in such a way that it's just literally tuck it, fold it and tuck it under. Yep. And you're done.
And it's just the technology is clever, because it's just getting those right the right patterns to go underneath. Now what I've got here, look at this, using that Harlequin ones, because it matches beautifully with the masquerade. So we're going to stick this onto the insides. So it's just adding all that extra detail. Pop that inside.
A lot of people commenting about those new mirror card packs. They are gorgeous.
They're rather special, aren't they?
They are rather special, like nothing I've seen us do before.
And then we're going to attach that just to the back of our card, so that will create our first one. So just in there, onto there. So that will come in and fold back. That one's just come out. And then what I have got, I'm just going to use my scoring tool just to make sure that's burnished down there. And on the other side. And then we've got some extra pieces to just go onto here. It's strange tonight, isn't it? There's a lot of people in the building.
There's a lot of movement this evening. Sorry, that came out a bit wrong. All right, Debbie, here we go. She's off. She's off. I mean, a lot of people moving around tonight. It's going to be very quiet here tonight. It's like Piccadilly Circus in here this evening. It's very, very busy.
It's quite nice.
It is quite nice having more people around. Yeah.
And then let's pop that on the other side. So just tucking that in. So just a 6x6 card base. So it's actually a 6x6 card. Just fold that one back, and then we can pop that one on.
Samantha,
so our next
Samantha
order.
just said, I've just ordered these dies, the shiny paper, the new cardstock, and other items that I've been waiting for. If you are just tuning in, by the way, we're going to have a break from launch party in just a second. Give you opportunity to grab those mirror card pads, the magazine as well, issue 3 of our Crafters Inspiration, monstering out the door. We've also got the issue 1 and issue 2 on a buy one, get one half price deal, so it's a good way to be able to catch up. So basically, if you're platinum in the UK, I'm sure it's around about £26 to get all 3, I think, with that deal tonight. So you can catch up. And when you think of all the freebies that you get as well, the dies, the stamps, the stencils, the embossing folders, it's a really good buy tonight, is that. So do not miss out.
And all I've done is put that cardstock behind there as well, because then that holds it all into place. And then we're just going to do the same on the other side. So just popping it down. I'm just using our dotty tape pen, and that will just grab hold of where we need it. Just putting that adhesive, and it just makes sure, I mean, although they slot underneath each other, it just gives it a little bit more rigidity. Pop that onto there. And there we go. And then all I've got to finish off, so popping that all into place. I've just got myself a little tag, which I've just cut out of my nesting dies.
Yep.
And we're going to pop that on to the front. And I'm not putting it right, we're putting it halfway on. So that's going to be that beautiful midsection. And then I've just used one of our dies from our little mini collection.
Oh, yeah.
I love this die. I seem to be using it all the time. It sort of doesn't get took off my work desk.
Ah, cute.
So putting our with love on there, and then I've just got, well, I did have, yep, there we go, a little bow to finish off. So let's pop that on there.
It's
and there we go.
the lattice dies, literally, you can use with any collection, any style of card, aren't they? They're so versatile.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, on whatever you want. And I love it because you can use them on whatever collections you've got, any new collections, any old collections, just add them and it just gives something even more to look at your card.
We officially launched these yesterday, actually, and they proved really, really popular. You've got the same saving today that we had on the launch of these as well. So if you did miss out, you can pick them up. We've got them on 2 for, how's my memory? 2 for $15, 2 for $19 if you want to go and pick and choose these. But the majority of people, after they'd seen these, were like, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go for the whole collection. Something very different. And as we said, if you've tried to do this manually before, a lot of people were saying that you tried to do it, a few years ago, and it's a nice thing to create, but it was too difficult. You gave up, too much faff, too much hassle. Not anymore. It is literally one run through your die cutting machine, a little bit of folding, and then away you go to create all of these lattice folding designs. All 6 collections, you're getting 12 dies in total. For £31.99 is the platinum price. $40.60 is all you'll pay for your platinum and you're shopping in the US. Now is a good opportunity to take a bit of a break. If you are shopping for the brand new Crafters Inspiration magazine, good time to check out your baskets on that, as it is with our brand new luxury mirror card packs, which have proved so popular. Don't forget too that if you're new to the Crafters Inspiration magazines, the buy one get one half price, the out of this world deal on the Crafters Inspiration magazines, get those too. We're coming back. Debbie will join us in an hour's time. We are coming back for the final hour with the amazing Dawn Bibby. Her items have been flying out the door. Not just me and Dawn either. He's so excited that he's decided to come in and join me as well. So we're hugely excited. He's gate crashed the launch party. It's me, it's Dawn, it's Craig. We'll see you in about 3 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Make your die cutting tools last as long as your love for crafting with the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates. Your metal dies are put under lots of pressure with each pass through your Gemini die cutting machine. So to make sure they cut crisp, clean, delicate designs for years to come, you need to look after your dies, and that's where the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates come in. Quick Buy, get yours now. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick Buy. Get yours now.
Hello and welcome back to Crafters TV. He's enjoying the show, don't push me off the screen.
Sorry.
Seriously, like he's like, oh, I want to be in the middle of the screen.
I'm too busy cutting. Dawn's got me doing a little bit of cutting for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is brilliant, isn't it? Welcome back to Crafters TV, our final live out with the brilliant Dawn Bibby. And it's great. So I've got Craig to come in to help me do a bit of presenting because I'm feeling a bit tired. When you get to my age, you know, need a bit of help. So he's did a bit of presenting for me.
Another 3 weeks holiday.
Yeah, but I also love the fact that Dawn's got you in doing some crafting as well. So it's like you're crafting and presenting at the same time. You don't push me over, I'm stronger than you are. You sort of pushed me over.
Trying to push you over.
Dawn, how have you put up with him as your friend for however many years it's been? Seriously.
He's wonderful.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? How long have you guys known each other?
Well, Craig's known me a lot longer than I've known him. But I don't know, how long?
Yeah. We'll try to work that out earlier on. Yeah. What, just round about 20 years, 21 years ago, I first seen you on QVC here in the UK. That was the very first time. It was a Tuesday afternoon, your weekly slot, 2 o'clock.
2 to 4 every Tuesday.
2 to 4, yep.
Yeah.
And then seen you one week and I thought, because obviously I still don't always keep well, as you guys know at home, and that's why I was watching and come across and I thought, oh, she's back next week. I'll have a look next week. Bought something that following week. And here you go. Yeah.
There you go.
And then how did you guys actually meet? was he outside the studio with his autograph book every time you left?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Stalking.
He came on TV as a guest. You were doing design team work first of all, weren't you?
For Tonic Studios. That was when I was doing
design team work.
Yeah.
And then you came on TV, didn't you?
I
Meek
did.
and mild, very shy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on, what happened
And,
there then?
Yeah, and then we just hit it off and became really good friends. And then just our careers have collided as we've gone through the years, and we've always kept in touch, and now we're really good friends.
Yeah. And you're the one that, you know, I was working with you at the time when Crafters Companion came to me and said, look, we're really keen to get you on board. And the first person I went to was Dawn, and I said, what do you think? I valued your opinion, and, you know, you said go for it. Yeah.
Sarah was brilliant, and Sarah will take you places that I can't currently take you. So, and look at him now.
Seriously.
Presenter as well, brilliant. Very proud of him.
Oh, I love
Very
how
proud.
the whole story's just there. One big family, one big happy crafting family, and it's just so awesome. I know you've been so excited about Dawn being here, and we're super excited that Dawn's been with us today. And it's been a brilliant day. It's been so busy for all of Dawn's products. We've had so many sellouts already. And what we're going to do in this show is actually bring you some of the kind of best sellers from the day, items which are going to sell out, which you need to be quick on, and also we're just going to have a bit of a play. I think that's the main thing over the course of this show. But we're going to start off with the mechanical menagerie. I say that because I don't think you can you?
I can't, no. I say something else.
Yeah, mechanical menagerie, magnificent mammalia.
8 minutes past 7 on
Yeah.
a Tuesday night. I can't say.
Okay. And it's 36 dies, 24 sheets of paper. Dawn, just talk us around this collection first of all and how it all came to be, because it's got a bit of a, obviously you've got the gorgeous animals in there, but it's got a real sort of steampunk feel to this as well.
It does. It has that steam. I wanted it to be based. I love animals. I do a lot of animal fundraising as well, and I wanted people to be able to get hold of this and use it if you want to raise money for the World Wildlife Fund or any other animal charity. Then you can use these images. But also that steampunk twist. Steampunk has been really popular over the years. It's been a fantastic trend. Well, you will see though through these animals.
Wow.
I've actually got the die cuts here, so you can see they're all debossed. They have beautiful detail and cutout work on them. So this is Boris the Bear. Again, there's a lot of Save the Bear funds and charities at the moment.
Yeah.
So he's a beautiful one to use for Save the Bear. But you have got these steampunky accessories, his hat, his little badge off his hat, his spectacles, his cravat as well. So he comes to life by cutting in. This is with our glitter cards. How fabulous with the glitter card. Just a very different look on him. Keep him just in beiges and browns and he looks amazing. Painting his little nose and eyes just with a black marker pen makes all the difference. So you can steampunk them up. You can use them completely without the steampunk accessories.
I love it with his glasses.
You can mix and match them. So the hat's actually from the elephant and you can mix and match them over. So that's our beautiful Boris.
Yeah.
We then have Charlie the Chimp.
Charlie Chimp.
Charlie Chimp. And he's a pipe smoker. He likes
Oh,
that pipe.
hello.
He's got his little monocle and he also has his wonderful shoulder straps and his hat too. So he comes to life. Very Planet of the Apes, this
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Very much so.
He comes to life and looks really quite funky. So you can see there just how gorgeous he is. Again, die cut him in different colours. You notice the palm trees and the different accessories, they come with the other set, which is the accessories with the steampunk tree as well.
Yeah.
Esmeralda the elephant, I
What
have
a
to
great
say.
name.
I think she's very striking, really lovely. Whether you just want to die cut her and sparkle her up, a little bit of sparkle, or whether you want to use her tusk decoration or her lovely head decoration. She does have her hat. Again, just all cut in glitter card, looks fabulous. The beautiful backgrounds that you're seeing as well. I love fussy cutting into these. So this one here I've made, and I fussy cut in with the little tree branches. The little flowers also come in the additional set. Use those beautiful backgrounds with the whole collection too. And this is the final piece, which is As Brave as a Bear, You Are a Cheeky Chimp. I will never forget. Elephants, and elephants never forget, of course. And you've got your flowers, you've got your little cogs, you've got the palm trees, and you've got that wonderful clockwork tree at the bottom. So that is effectively the collection. The other element, Ben, is the beautiful papers. And these, of course, don't have to be with this collection at all. I wanted, you know, if you go into a forest or a jungle and you push your way through and all the leaves and branches hit back in your face and you see the light fragmenting through all of the foliage.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to kind of create here. So very much a collage with a distressed impact with it, but you can see all the leaves sort of cascading down. Some of those can be fussy cut out really simply and added as extra elements. The whole distress look. People love the distress look but struggle to achieve it sometimes. So hopefully these give you special backgrounds, not just to be used with this collection, but I think you will use them for much more as well. So you've got 8 different designs. I think it's 3 sheets of each.
It is, yep, 24 sheets in total.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
So the whole collection is for you to be creative, to play around with, experiment. I think you will use the animals on their own.
Yeah,
you can also
absolutely.
steampunk them up. You can use the beautiful backgrounds with them. You've got choice of how to experiment and play around with them.
Proved really popular today as well. Value for money wise is just amazing. So much metal for your money as well. And like Dawn was saying, like steampunk is so popular for many years, isn't it? So, and it's nice to have that option of being able to steampunk them up should you wish.
It is, yeah. What I love what Dawn's done as well, it's not necessarily the animal itself that's steampunk, but Dawn's given you the embellishment dies, the accessory dies to make it steampunk as well. Because you could go in the elf if you want a circus theme with your pastel cards, glitter cards that also Dawn's brought, you can absolutely do that, but having the option to go that steampunk is fab.
And you've got plenty of steampunk accessories there on the dies that you've got with the steampunk tree and all of the cogs there too. And then of course, as Dawn was showing, you've got all of those beautiful papers included as well. Really great buy, 24 of those in total. £43.99 platinum or $63.19 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a platinum member. Jump in and grab those. And in fact, we're going to have a little look at those with Dawn for the first demo. Who are you going to be crafting with? I'm thinking you're going to go with Charles the Chimp.
Esmeralda.
Oh.
Esmeralda. We're also going to bring the matting dies in, and of course, do we still have any die storage left?
Have you is that still in stock, Dawn?
Sorry?
It's hanging on by a thread.
I don't know, by thread, is it?
Wow.
By thread. Die storage, this is the A4 die storage. You do get 3 of the wallets inside it. I still haven't tidied up my alphabets that I threw in. I think we've got the alphabets on the show as well. I literally threw them in and they stuck to the magnet. But you get 3 of the wallets in here. It is a dual fastening in, so these just clip open. So you can lie it nice and flat on your desk. You can take just 1 wallet out should you wish.
Yeah.
And I quite often do that. If I'm coming to the studio, I'll just bring 1 wallet, what I actually need. I'm going to bring out the ovals. I believe we've got a little bit of the ovals.
Only a smattering left, Dawn.
Yeah, I think Rectangles have gone.
Yeah,
Squares have
rectangles
gone.
disappeared.
Yeah, gone.
Squares, well, we've got single figures in the squares,
Ooh.
low double figures in the ovals.
Okay.
So they're going to go,
So
basically.
wait a minute.
I pulled the ovals out.
We didn't have them in the morning
No,
show.
no, you didn't have them. You didn't
No,
have
you
them.
didn't.
So they've come in
At 3:30.
and then they've sold out.
Yes.
Within that, what basically that one show.
We had sellouts and limited stock items within 56 minutes of them
Wow.
launching.
Wow.
Yeah, really,
I know.
really
Thank
busy.
you, everybody, for shopping with
Yes,
us.
thank
It's
you.
wonderful. So we have got that. We've got the glue on the website as well, Craig. We finally, I'm going to bring this in really quickly. We've got 2 of you now that can do the dance and song.
The what? What dance and song?
2 of you. Craig, can you take the lead in the boy band?
Right.
Over to
So-
the boy band.
Dawn's glue. It's 3-second grab, 10-second hold. So it's 3-second grab, 10-second hold.
Right, one more time.
Right.
I'll count you in, okay? Professional now, boy band, audition.
Okey-doke.
3, 2, 1.
3-second grab, 10-second hold.
You're through to boot camp.
Wonderful, wonderful. So the glue is on the website. You get the big bottle and you get a
Don't forget that
120ml bottle and a 55ml bottle, and it will stick glitter card, mirror card, acetate, parchment, construction. It's an amazingly strong glue, so please do treat yourself. We've managed to get it on the web for you. Right, now then, I'm going with the blue and green card pack, which I think that the guys have over there and could
Yep.
potentially show you, because I've gone for this beautiful piece of card here. So this is the gorgeous card, and you can see how this is going to work really well. And I know that Craig's favourite is the blue and green.
But he'll show you in a minute the
Would you like to
green
do
and blue.
that? Are you going to show?
Well, would you like me to do that now?
Go on, you show now, while I just prepare my die cutting.
Rightio. This
Thank you.
is the blue and green cardstock. Absolutely gorgeous pearl cardstock. A4 in size. You have got a whopper of 50 sheets, 300 GSM. Now you're going to be getting 10 colours and you're going to be getting 5 of each.
Yeah.
Look at that array of colours. So you've got that gorgeous colour all the way out, your pearl all the way out as well.
Is that your favourite array of colours in the blues and greens?
I would say so, yeah, because I love the mints, the teals, the duck egg blues, you know, I like your baby blues, sky blues as well, so 100% that is certainly, out of all of the packs that we've got left from Dawn, this is my favourite. This is good for, if maybe you like to do your mats and layers like I do, but you don't necessarily always want to do a dark black or something like that. You've got some of your deeper tones of your greens, but if you love your flower forming, use them to die cut your flourishes, either ours or Dawn's for little tuck-ins and that, but really, really good. If you do love anything nature-wise, whether it's florals, whether it's backgrounds, embossing folders, anything like that, definitely one to go for.
Brilliant weight for your construction as well, isn't it, if you want?
As you said, Dawn, didn't you? Die cut, emboss it, score it, construction, card blanks, absolute phenomenal.
It's 300 GSM. You were just cutting out one of the embossing
Yeah.
folders, flowers before, and the depth that you get with it, and it holds the shape of it. You know, I use it for the flowers, the Dianthus that are on the show. I use it for those because it holds the shape when you emboss them.
Yeah.
And this is one of Crafter's embossing
It is.
folders that I ran through earlier. And Craig's Fussy cut it out. You can see just how beautiful it holds that depth and shape. It's amazing.
It does. I mean, look at that. It's from the purple, but yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
And that was true of like the glitter card that we've got on the show as well. And don't forget the cardstock we've got here. We've got across a whole range of colours for you. The price is phenomenal as well. We touched on this earlier. £13.59 for 50 sheets, or $19.59. I mean, this is what you need to stock up on, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Core colour store every year. Want to use even your stencils and that as well. I know Dawn absolutely loves, I know she's not got stencils today on the show, but if you were to check out Dawn's range of stencils, doing your embossing with them, just a really good set to get creative with for backgrounds, foliage, just so much of it. I love that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that block.
Beautiful. How are you getting on, Dawn?
Right, I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Esmeralda, and I've got a grey die cut here of Esmeralda that I think is going to feature right smack bang in the middle of this. So what I've done, I have taken that beautiful deep turquoise and just scored it in half to give me my base card. I've gone with that lovely forest green because of the tones. Again, I've picked out the tones from the cardstock, so you can see that wonderful turquoise, you can see the green shades in there. I'm going to use this as a matte, so I'm going to go back to the base colour of the card, which is this one, and we're going to cut that with a filigree detail. But I want to use the same colour of card as a matte, so instead of wasting it, what I'm going to do is position this centrally and stick that on, and then we can cut, so waste not, want not. We're going to have the oval from the centre of here, not quite central, on to there, and we're going to cut that out so we can have that as a final matte on the front of the card as well. So let's just take that through and cut it out. And we've got our plain matte, and then we're going to use the filigree matte. So the ovals, the way that they are, and I know you've got the boards over there, guys, I think. You have got a filigree and a plain inside every one. So you'll see here, that's the filigree, then you've got the plain. So the whole purpose is that you can cut a matte and a layer. So you've got a decorative matte, a plain layer, a decorative matte, a plain layer. You can make frames with them too if you want to. And they're a very simple, stylish matte. It's not over the top. It's just a really lovely, simplistic shape to them. And there's 4 sizes in each of those.
Look at this teamwork over here.
I know, you ready? You ready? All ready. Geared up.
They are limited though, by the way. We literally, like, if you've got these in your basket, you do need to be checking them out. Basically, Johnny says, for everyone who's got them in their baskets right now, everyone checks out right now, people are going to be missing out. So £13.59, $19.71. And just from like some of the cards that we've got here, they're great. It's like you said earlier on, Dawn, like they're so beautiful, but they're not almost like too fussy that they're kind of pigeonholed.
No, they have a simple elegance to them. So I think they work with any theme. We've got them there with the botanicals. You know, we've got them with the mechanical menagerie. We've used them with the gonks. So you can literally use them with anything. Really just stylish in their own right, I think.
Absolutely right. And again, I love that because you obviously use lots of different mats and layers. Yeah. And then here you've just sort of got a rectangular card with the oval shape on it. So it works in so many different ways.
It does, it's lovely.
And you get the plain shaped nested die to go with it as well. You've got your decorative edge and you get your plain shape as well. So frames and that, perfect shakers.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and we could cut with the second next size down of the oval, we can cut into it. So you can see what I've done here. I have actually used that cutout, so it's out from underneath there. So we're not wasting our paper, and we've matte and layered that onto there. So now if I want that to pop more, because can you see the gold fragments in here? We can then go to the larger oval that will give me another matte behind it, and this time we can go for the gold glitter.
Oh,
now this is in the soft tones, and we're really lucky if we've got any of that soft tones left.
We have got a little bit left.
This glitter card is just amazing. There are lots of different qualities of glitter card. If you haven't had my glitter card before, it's a premium one. It's a non-shed glitter card. It's a smooth surface. You can use this with your digital die cutting machines. You can stamp on it. You can use it for embossing. It is just a beautiful quality of glitter card. And the colours, with 2 colour options today, the soft tones is just phenomenal.
Thank you, my gorgeous assistant. I may as well just be honest with you. There's no point messing about here. We've got single figures of stock left of this, and I know there's been so much interest. So if you have now got this in your basket, you've got to check out because people are going to miss out. Single figures remaining of the stock.
Can I just say as well, Ben, have a close look at one of those sheets. Have a really good close. I'm going to tell you something that Dawn told me earlier on.
I won't spoil it. Tell me and I'll act surprised. Go.
It's not glitter.
What?
I wish I could get the film off and I could show you, but
yeah.
No, I
I'll let
found
Dawn
that earlier
explain
on.
it, but
Yeah.
it's not.
I know, I was astonished.
Glitter card, there is, the original glitter card that came out was a loose glitter. That would shed, that would absolutely shed. This glitter card, it's like debossed into a film, but it gives you the impression of glitter. Oh, look, I've done it, I've managed to split it.
Oh,
you did it.
So I'm going to pull that off.
Oh.
So it's actually, can you see? That is a film, that is not glitter. This is a film.
Oh, wow.
That's over the top on a card backing. Now, sometimes the films that different companies use for manufacture are so stretchy that when you die cut them, it just literally doesn't give. But this is a film that's over the top. So this is actually a big plate. You know, like we have the embossing detail on the dies?
Yeah.
If you can imagine this embossing detail in minute, tiny speckles that give the effect of glitter. That's exactly what the glitter card is. So it is just a film that's over the top of a baseboard, which means that it just gives you this absolutely stunning effect, but the impression of non-shed glitter card.
I almost feel like a great magician has just revealed her secrets
I know, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have told you, but that is the fact. It is the fact.
But it's good. It's good to know. Like you say, it's nice to sort of see the sort of information behind it all, isn't it?
That's
though?
it.
And,
Yeah,
and the other thing as well, if you're wowed and you don't know these things,
Exactly.
then it makes me think, wow.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I could see Dawn at the corner of my eye picking away at something, and I was like, what's she doing there? I didn't realise Dawn was going to try and get that film off. So
Yeah, there you
that
go.
blew
It's
my
hard
mind.
to get off, but we got it off with the pokey tool, a bit of poking. Right, so we've now I brought a little bit of gold in there. I'm not sure if I want it, but we brought the gold in so you can see how that will pop then. So you've got the opportunity of building those different layers and popping that behind there. Right, now then, I've already cut, Esmeralda.
Oh yeah.
In the grey there, but we could cut her in a different shade, I'm not sure, because we've got green tones in there. I know there's not really a green elephant, but I kind of thought that might work. Or should we use the green tone behind her, or should we use the glitter behind her?
Glitter.
Glitter, glitter, glitter,
Yeah.
behind it. Right, so if I'm going to put the glitter on to here, now I haven't done this range with matting dies, but it is really simple to do a backing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the glue, and the glue will stick glitter card, mirror card, acetate, vellum, all those tricky surfaces. It will even stick MDF. It's a very strong glue, and you need less than you actually think you do. So I'm going to take some of this off. I don't want it all on. And then I'm going to pop that on to here and just press it down. So the 3-second grab is you press it for 3 seconds.
10-second hold.
Thank you. So the 3 seconds means you have to put pressure on it for 3 seconds for it to grab. After 10 seconds, you will rip and tear it if you try and pull it off. So we've popped that onto there now, and I am just going to go around the edge. We want it to be shown through the filigree work. I'm not so worried about the other areas. So I'm just going to angle my scissors right underneath there. You see the tusks are solid, so I don't need to worry about the tusks. And that bit's solid. I've just lifted it now by putting the pressure. When you're working on glitter card or coated card, generally press for a little bit longer because it's got to sink in to there. Flip that up there. Let's go around his little hair. It's Esmeralda.
After our show earlier on, Dawn, there was, I was having a look back on comments on your page as well. There was a lot of love for your scissors.
I know,
Just
and we
thought I'd
haven't.
throw that
We're
out there.
hoping they will be back in stock in a couple of months. It's this whole manufacturing and shipping overseas issue, as everybody's experiencing. But the scissors are just amazing because they are a very soft handle to them, and these scissors will even cut through MDF. So for dexterity issues, they are perfect. So I promise we will bring them to you, but we just don't have them at the moment. So we've got Esmeralda. We've put that little bit of glitter underneath there, which I think is fabulous. It just brings out that little something extra. Now I've been fussy cutting the paper so that we can bring that forest element
That's gorgeous.
to the whole thing. And that is literally just snipping in to the paper. So this is just one of the sections. Again, a good pair of scissors and just snip. And even if it's not a full leaf in the pattern, I kind of make it a full leaf. Can you see there? That's not quite. So don't be afraid, just play around with it. If it doesn't look perfect, you go back and you snip again. And so I've just worked around the paper and snipped in just to give me that nice foliage effect. So I just spent a bit of time before doing that, and I've got a few pieces here. So I've got different layers.
Ah, yes.
So that she's
It's
in the
almost like
forest.
she's walking through the jungle, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So we can start building. So I've snipped into some of these and given myself some extra foliage bits there. Now, because we're on a gold theme, I'm going to stick my base layer. Let me get this stuck down first at the back, then we can see where we're going. So again, blues and greens here, which is just a fabulous colour palette. In fact, I think once you get hold of my cards, you will start collecting the actual colour sets, because we've got the pink and purple, we have the spring tones, we have the pastel tones. There's a really nice variation working through them. So you're going to find your favourite colours as well.
We'll have a good look through those after semi, because I did promise Margaret on the last show, she said she wanted to see all of the colours, so we'll definitely do that. Lots of love for this set, lots of love for Esmeralda, a lot of people loving Charles the Chimp as well, lots of chat about Planet of the Apes. I always think of the PG Tips chimp.
Yes. Well, I was saying, you might know this one. Johnny, Charlotte, well, Charlotte maybe won't. Johnny, you might. Do you remember the film Project X with the monkey? Helen Hunt and Matthew Broderick.
Vaguely.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, years old. But yeah, it's what it reminded me of. A lot of people didn't know what I was on about this morning.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm used to that from you, Dawn.
I'm sorry. Have we got any of the black and white 3D foam?
I think that's gone.
Has it all gone?
Has the black and white 3D foam gone? Oh, limited on the black and white. So we have got that,
right.
Which we're going to grab with Craig. Because we were chatting about this earlier on. I know it's something that... oh, how did I drop that?
How did you drop that,
I'm
you
supposed to be a
silly
cricketer.
Billy?
I'm going to grab...
It's something that you always chat about as well, about your foam pads. How ingenious the fact that we've got like black now as well, because it's annoying, isn't it? If you've got like a darker coloured card, you can see all the white foam pad coming through. Oh no, it's gone. It has literally just sold out.
So fast.
Yeah, take it away because we're getting too much stuff on the counter.
I
Move
know.
it over there.
I was going to use the black, but I can't find my black. So anyway, we'll just use this. But the black is really good for your dark colours. It just means, you know, quite often I would actually colour the edge of my 3D foam. If I was working on a dark card, I would start colouring it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like seeing it from that side angle. I didn't like seeing the white foam on dark colours. I just think it spoils
Well, as I said
the
to you earlier,
card.
it's the first time I've ever seen black foam, and I think it's such a great idea. It's a shame it's disappeared, but if you've got it, well done.
We will get you some more.
Yeah.
So let's pop that on to there. So we've got the foliage coming there. I might go across the top of here with it. I'm going to have Esmeralda laying over the top, but even that, just that fussiness of it, sometimes I'd really just like to bring that extra detail into the card.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just pop that down onto here. And you can, if you want to, obviously put these little tips down, but I kind of like the fussiness
Yeah, I
of
do.
it.
Free flowing.
Yeah, but you can, obviously, you could start to stick that down with the glue, just put a little bit of glue under the tips. I'm just going to go off the edge at the top.
See your middle layer in the centre, Dawn, it reminds me of like a peacock's plumage.
Oh, yeah?
In that centre one, that oval.
Yeah, it just gives it that lovely feel, doesn't it? Because I've taken that's in the centre, and then I've cut in. So I've used two pieces of card, obviously, one for the base. And this is all I would do is just lift some of these up and just put little bits of, you know, if you want to attach it, just a little touch, or even just put it on your finger and go and just touch underneath and then just hold them down. And that will, can you see straight away, it's gripping it there because the glue is such a strong glue. So just work your way around, particularly towards the edges of the card. You don't want to catch that if you're putting them into envelopes. And I do think that lots of this obviously would be perfect for a canvas or a gift rather than a card.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to do something like this just for a little bit more oomph.
I noticed with a lot of your like the cards that I've got over here as well, that there was a lot of home decor pieces in there as well. And it's very inexpensive to pick up, like the little cheap, like the little small canvases, isn't it? And little MDF pieces as well to work with.
Yeah, but it's so nice, isn't it, to do when you're doing. We love our cards, of course we do, but I think making gifts for people that they can keep, that you can put out on the mantelpiece, you can put on the wall. It's so much nicer to do something like that. And I do think since lockdown, people are decorating their homes a lot more.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot more home decor pieces and using things in that way. I've just noticed a bit of the gold I didn't snip
But also
there.
how nice to be able to make a card and then make a gift to coordinate with the card that you've made.
Yeah, very true.
Or that,
right.
you know, that centre with that could be like an extravagant, but a gift tag, or maybe use one of your smaller nested dies.
Absolutely. Now, with Esmeralda, you have got, on here, you've got your words, you've also got the little flowers down the side, and you've got the palm tree. So we can start to dress and bring this to life a little bit more. Now, I have got some of the little palm trees, so if I did want to add, I've already got some of those cut into gold. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say a question, because I was going to ask this, and I'm sure you mentioned it earlier on. Miriam was just saying, is it true that you can stamp onto Dawn's glitter card?
You can, because it's so smooth. It's so smooth, as I've just proved to you. It's not quite glitter. Looks like glitter, but it's not quite glitter. Now, I've actually got some of the little flowers too, because back to that little set, we could, if we want to feminise this a little bit more, we can, and I've just literally used these. These are the flowers from the mechanical menagerie set. If I just bring this back, can you see here, down the side? You've got all these tiny flowers, because I wanted something kind of on scale with it. So I have just used ballpoint embossing tools and a little mat, and I have got your little mat here. And I actually need quite a tiny, because these are small flowers, effectively. So we just like to rub a little bit on the back. So you want quite a small tool, flip that over, little circle in the centre, and I put 2 of these together to actually make the one flower. So two of the same size generally to do this. So flip it over, press that in the centre. This is actually where my glue comes into its own. This is why I created the glue, because I used to get so frustrated with my flowers taking too long to stick.
Yeah.
So again, if you just press that into there for the 3 seconds, that means that's workable now for us to use. And we just put a little gem in the centre, and that's how I get all of those gorgeous little flowers. So we can now just attach all of these onto the foliage for something different. So it's just bringing that feminine side to it. Angel-free policy on everything as well.
Brilliant.
So if you're making and selling, please do so for charity, for your own business. I'm more than happy.
Terry's just said all the animals are reminding me of the movie Jumanji.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Do you know this world belongs to the animals? It's not just our world. People forget that sometimes. And, and I think that's why, for me, it's so important that, you know, we can do things to protect them and fundraise. And
well, it's like you say that you did the fundraising, but also I know so many people who make, you know, cards and projects to raise money for, you know, animal charities here, like, you know, RSPCA, Cats Protection, all those kind of things. Isn't it lovely to be able to take your skills that you've got and raise money for, you know, animals that need your help?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I did, the first collection I did of the mechanical menagerie was a cat and a dog. And this is actually the second series, so we'll see. I'm not sure if we're going to bring those back, but they were hugely popular. Cat, dog and an owl, they were hugely popular. And then we could put gems in her eyes.
Ooh,
we could go for, and I'm not sure if I've got the hat in this one, but she does have her wonderful decoration. That's the wrong colour, but it gives you just the gist of it. And then she also has her steampunky hat.
Yes.
Over here that you can put on. I know it's in silver.
Very cool.
But you can change this up and create very different looks with it. But that gives you the gist of it, because I know we've got loads more to show. And then I do like to use little black gems for the eyes, if I can find my poker tool in my almighty mess that I've created.
A few people are asking about the gems that you're using.
These, I know Craig said to me, will I bring them next time? I will try my bestest to do that.
When you see me using gems on our shows, I always get comments saying, Craig, where did you get it? Because it's like exactly the sheet, and that's because I used Dawn's gems. So I've been at Dawn, so fingers crossed Dawn's going to try and get us a selection the next time she comes.
Brilliant.
I will try my best. I'll try my best. I can't quite figure out.
You have got a bit of a list, actually.
A list of everything that I've got to bring in.
And it's just my list of the stuff I want.
Yeah, exactly right, yeah.
Craig's list.
Just made the list.
That's it.
Yeah, just everything, Dawn. Just bring everything. I don't know if I like those eyes on, actually, now. No, I don't like them. We'll leave her as she is there. And I think that she's rather magnificent anyway.
She is.
And I don't even think I'm going to put the hat... I'm not going to steampunk it. I'm going to leave it so that it's just organic, and it's the beautiful elephant, beautiful Esmeralda there. So just on a different level.
What a beautiful card made from a magnificent mechanical menagerie, magnificent mammalia collection. What was it called again?
What you just said.
Yeah, the 36 dies, of course, that you're going to get. I'll just quickly show, because I've got the physical dies here once again. So you've obviously seen Esmeralda, the elephant. You've got beautiful Boris there as well. And isn't it great that, you know, like we've talked about, you've got, just use the bear on its own should you wish, but then if you want to dress him up, steampunk him up, you've got the option there. There's the chimp, Charlie the chimp. What film did you say you reminded you from? Planet X, did you say?
Me, Project X.
Oh, Project X.
Yeah, Project X.
He's got his little pipe there.
Can you imagine all these as well? I know Dawn's obviously got our cardstock, but what about our nature garden paper pads and all of those sort of elements that we bring as well? Mix and match.
There's Esmeralda, and of course mix and match. You know, all of these different accessories there too.
Do you know what they remind me as well? Slightly, it's like The Greatest Showman.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? Yeah, I'm just thinking. It's just come at me there. Thinking The Greatest Showman.
That's just come back. Whenever I'm in the car with Daisy now, she always asks for that to be on.
Does she really? Is it Daisy that asked for
no,
that?
it is Daisy because they're singing it in the school. They're singing in the
We
school
always have
choir.
it on in here.
Oh.
This is the greatest show.
This is the great. Yeah. Anyway. And you then also got all of your accessories here as well, your flowers and embellishments die set with that amazing steampunk tree. And don't forget all of the background papers as well. 24 sheets, 8 unique designs, 3 sheets of each. And I love the fact in that card there you saw just the snippability that you've got with this collection as well. £43.99, $63.99 is the deal on this if you want to jump in and grab that collection. We're going to have a look at the card stock. I'll tell you what, whilst I shove these over there, do you want to have a look at the pastels collection first of all? So 50 sheets we've got there, haven't we?
We do indeed, yeah. Or as Erin was saying this morning, being from America, pastel.
Oh, pastel.
Pastel.
Yeah.
You guys say stateside, we say pastel. It's exactly the same. Yes, 50 sheets in total here. Now, what you're going to be getting is 300 GSM. 10 colours, 5 of each. Very, very spring-like. It goes without saying within this colour tone here. You've got lots of, very sorbet sort of colours.
Oh, sorbet is a great word to describe
really
it. Yeah.
Nice. Great for your baby cards too, baby blue, baby pink. But then, if you want to go unisex, you've got your yellows as well in there. Beautiful selection within that one there. 50 sheets, as I say, 300 GSM, which is a wad within that one.
Is a quad, $13.59 or $19.59. Do you want to, because they're near you, do you want to do the purples and pinks, which I think Dawn was saying your favourite colours, aren't they, Dawn? Purples and the pinks.
Oh yeah, purple. It's got to be purple and pink.
Yeah.
Purple and pink is just, it brightens up your life, doesn't it? You've got to have purple and pink.
It does.
You have to.
Yeah. You both brighten up my life.
Oh, you brighten up our lives, right,
Dawn?
Dawn?
Cardstock.
What did he say?
He brightens up our lives.
He does brighten up
Yes.
our lives, yeah.
So I thought you were going to go no then. For a
I did it.
second. Once in a blue moon maybe, but not all the time.
Yeah, here we go. So within this one, you're also 50 sheets, 300 GSM. Same configuration as the previous one, and all of the Pearl card, whereas you're getting 50 sheets, 10 colours, and you're getting 5 of each. I mean, look at that one, Ben. Isn't that absolutely luxurious? Think about all your boxes that you've made. This morning, Michelle done an incredible demo with one of our die sets. It would look beautiful if you'd use some of Dawn's cards, certainly from this selection here. But you've got more of your deeper shades when it comes to the pinks, the purples. Of course, here in the UK, we would instantly say Cadbury's.
Yeah, chocolate box.
Yeah, chocolate box within there. And then just a beautiful, beautiful selection. I would say if the green and the blue weren't already my favourite, I would probably say the pinks and the purples.
The spring tones as well, proving really popular. Oh, I simply can't believe the price on these. Again, 50 sheets, £13.59, $19.59. And this, again, is a lovely collection. I think when you see the colour palette here as well, you'll probably be snapping this up to work with the gonks if you've got the gonks, because I think a lot of the colours in here will match up with that. And also, as we get particularly towards the back end of this collection, there's some lovely colours that I think would work really well with the Easter box that we've done recently as well.
Good show.
Thank you. Yeah, here you go. So like all of these colours I think would absolutely work perfectly. Just great as well that you're getting all these different colours. Again, 10 colours and 5 sheets of each. 300 GSM and again a lovely, lovely colour palette there for just £13.59 or $19.59 and have we done them all?
Yeah, we've done the green and blues earlier on. You want to have a look at that one again, Johnny? Yeah, yeah. Just so you guys stateside, you may have just noticed, I'm here in purple because I was on HSN Violet Studios Easter collection. If you got your hands on that set that Ben just showed you there, absolutely perfect. But here we go. I know we looked at this maybe about 10 minutes ago or so, but let's look at it so we can say that we've looked at them all. This one is being the green and the blue. I'm following Ben's lead in the way that he flicked these ones.
Oh
'cause
no,
that seemed to-
I was marvelling at the way you did it. Actually.
Oh, did you?
You do it your way.
I was marvelling at the way you done it.
You be you.
I'll be
you do it the way you
as
do
Joe
it the way you do it.
Remblance would say,
Yeah.
you do you, hun.
Hun?
Hun.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yeah, well, you do it.
Can't even remember which way I've done it now.
Oh, well, let me milk you up.
I'll go that way. No, I'll go
You
that
did.
way. Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
you didn't
Charles.
do that.
Sorry, Charles.
I don't
Camera's
know.
going back and forwards. Here we go. So this is the green and the blue. So 50 sheets, 300 GSM, A4 in size. I mean, the actual pearl on all of them are absolutely beautiful. You've got all of your teals, your mint, you've got your duck. I mean, look at that mint there. Little drops of brown permanent marker. It would be a little bit like a mint ice cream, mint chocolate.
It would, mint chocolate chip.
You wondered where I was going with that one there, didn't you?
Yeah,
you did.
Are you hungry
You
tonight,
did.
by the way? Mint chocolate chip ice creams, Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Yeah, well, to be fair, both myself and Dawn, we've not eaten much because we're too busy chatting in between shows and doing demo bits and that. So it's been a fab day. But yeah, there you go. So you've got that one as well, as I say, with the 50 sheets. It is also 10 colours and 5 of each.
I'll tell you what, do you want to pop that with the rest? And I will tell everybody about the springtime gonks, because the springtime gonks are going gonking crazy. I just thought it would be nice just quickly to show you some finished samples that we've got here, just so that you can get an idea about the amazingly cute characters that you've got within this collection. The two gonks that you got, Bert and Lulu, who come not only with their own personalities, but with their own set of kind of accessories as well. Bert, I kind of get the idea that he loves a bit of gardening, and Lulu, of course, she's always surrounded by the animals. But you've got the ability here to be able to build up all of these amazing pieces. I love the fact that in the card pack that you're going to get, not only do you obviously get all of the images to be able to cut out with your dies, but you then get all of the backgrounds as well. So as we were talking earlier on, Dawn, I know you've got more adventures for Bert and Lulu to go on, but you could almost write a little storybook out of these, couldn't you?
Well, that's exactly. I love to tell stories with them, and you build the little villages. There's going to be more houses, there's going to be more trips that they go on to, there's going to be more characters coming in. Gonks have just taken the world by storm, and I just think that these are such fun. You could cut them all out, you could let children create their own scenes on walls or wardrobes, you could flat decoupage them onto furniture if you wanted to. But they are great fun, and just there, while you're on that one, Ben, that just shows all the debossing. If you follow it with a white gel pen, you can pop that detail out. So you don't have to just use them with the cut into colour. But I've just been discussing before with James about getting the cut into colour loaded on its own. So if you did want to have more of that cut into colour, we will bring that to you as well. So if you buy the set and then you want more of those pictures, we will sort that out for you too.
That is brilliant, and the cut into colour, of course, that Dawn mentions is right here. So 24 sheets of your 260 GSM cardstock, and you've basically got the dies to be able to work with all of the different images, and you get a lot to be working with. I mean, this must appeal to you as well, I'd have thought, this kind of crafting.
Absolutely, yeah. What's really, really good about what Dawn's done within these ones here is that there's not an overly big bleed line on the side. Very, very fast, like 1 millimetre or 2, which actually, for me, makes it easier to line up. You're going to get them in that perfect position. Sometimes you find if you've got too much of a bleed line, you can actually be off slightly. So if you've got more of a detail, then it just clearly looks off. Whereas Dawn and the designs within these ones here, what you're able to do is get it perfect every single time.
And again, Dawn, you've given so much here for everybody to be working with.
Look how crammed those sheets are. I really make sure that we use every little piece of it. So you've got all of the characters and the scenes are in 2 colourways. So you'll see a day and a night. So you see there you've gone into the evening and you've got the daytime in the woodlands. The same with the field of flowers. The same with the house. You'll have that beautiful forest green, and then you'll have one that's a little bit more sagey green in there too. All of your characters, Lulu's there with a pink hat, she's also there with a blue hat, and the same with Bert. Bert has, there's your darker one there, as you can see in the house. So Bert also comes with either blue or red hat. So loads and loads to work with. You're going to be able to make loads of cards with that. And again, angel-free policy, make as many as you would like.
Do you know what I'm thinking as well? Well, of course you'll know because you work here. We do things such as penny sliders, twirling characters. Imagine starting to use these with our collections of penny sliders. Any other brands, it doesn't just have to be ours, but start to incorporate them with them.
Would be
that
really
would look
cute.
really, really cool.
What are you going to be showing us, Dawn?
Well, do you know, I was just going to really quickly squeeze in the Dianthus if I can, because I know it's been really popular. So I've just taken, and let me show you how many. You have all of these sizes in Dianthus. You have lots of them, so you can go down all of those. So I've just put those onto the magnetic sheet. I'm just going to put that chocolate purple card on and run that through the machine. Now, I like to cut 2 of the same size of flower to make the simplest, most effective flower. You can also cut the stamens, because you get stamens in 4 different sizes for these flowers too. So you will see straight away, oh, well caught. You will see straight away all the debossing. I don't know if you can pick up that detail that's in there straight away, that lovely deboss detail. Just from one cut, the dies are etched, so it is a more expensive process, but it gives you all that lovely detail. And again, with the quality of this cardstock, a lot of people think that 300 GSM is too heavy a card for flower shaping, but let me show you. Now, I actually do generally use a denser mat than the one that we've got here. I like a really thick, dense mat. Yeah. So I just find that it bounces back, but unfortunately I forgot to bring mine with me. Oh. So we're going to run with this one. And I'm going to go for the 2 biggest flowers, flip this over, and I like to use a ballpoint tool, and I really work into the actual flower and I pull it back into the center point. So really press down on it quite hard, and that will give you, can you see straight away that shaping? Yeah. Now a dense mat enables me to actually get in there a bit more. I'll have to bring you one of our denser mats. Rub that into the center, and we've got straight away, even the debossing still stays because of the density of the card. It's a 300 GSM card, but it gives you a beautiful effect. I've actually got a flower done with one of my mats because it does make a difference. But we've got 2 flowers shaped there, a little bit of glue in the center, and again, this is what the glue was created for. Yes. Alternate your bloom so that your petals sit within petals, okay, not directly on top of. And then you have the little stamen that just sits in the center of here and brings that bloom to life. And you can see there, using that cardstock, just how gorgeous that finished flower is. I often put a gem, a big gem in the center of there. Now I'm going to bring you this one in. This is actually in the ice white gold, which I think might be in the pastel set. This has been carried around and flattened a bit, but on this one I've actually put proper stamen in. I know you've got stamen on the website. So this is using the stamen in the Dianthus die set. This is using actual stamen that's been threaded through and stuck with a glue gun at the back. But the quality of that and the fact that it is that heavyweight card, it holds its shape, and the shimmer is just phenomenal. So your Dianthus looks gorgeous. Then if you cut out in your glitter card, your leaves, because it comes within the same set, it's just going to create beautiful blooms for you to use. I think you might have some finished samples of the flowers over there as well. Do you know what, it's so nice as well, because we do a lot of flower forming here, and I think it's so nice actually to see flowers being made from cardstock as well. It's quite refreshing actually. This is a great example though, again, of the kind of thing that you can create. Talk about amazing home decor pieces with those flowers, using the stamens that you're going to get here as well, really kind of going down that sort of oriental theme, which is really beautiful. And then from that to something completely different again, just changing up the cardstock that you're using. Bit of a sort of Easter sort of springtime card you've got there.
Just what you said as well a moment ago with Dawn's flower dies here, because there is more of an open space within the middle, you could use that with our flower forming foam. Now, when you go to heat it, because that's what our foam is, it will lose that sort of deboss. But if you want to start to incorporate Dawn's products with ours, that would look fab.
I also love this card as well, and we showed this earlier on because I think this is great, using the stamens that you're going to get in the die set to create a little firework display.
Yeah, so cool.
So cool. Again, just the way that you sort of look at things and see them, that you can create so many different things. But that is your Essentials Dianthus. £10.39 for 9 dies, $15.07. It is crazy prices if you're a Platinum member. If you're not a Platinum member and you're shopping with us for the first time today, then make sure you jump in and grab that set. Just join up the club on our website.
I've just popped a gem in the centre of there, and a lovely Aurora Borealis gem, since Craig was practising that earlier. And you can see then just the finishing touch. That could be a brooch.
Yeah.
You know, you could use it on a headband, you can make brooches with it, you can put it on the front of your shoes, but it's stable because of that 300 GSM cardstock. So you are going to love it. It's Italian cardstock. It just is premier pearlescent finish to it. So really lovely. Shall we gonk now?
Can you, whilst you're gonking, by the way, a few people, there's a sentence I thought I wouldn't say to Dawn Bibby. Whilst you're gonking, a few people are asking about gonks. I know, because I know you touched on this earlier on, but what is a gonk? Where is a gonk from?
Right, well, the gonk itself, the difference between a gonk and a gnome, gnomes you can see their eyes, gonks you can't see their eyes. They have big hats on them and they have big noses. So the gonk does have a slightly different look to it. Now the gonk has originated from, you will actually see him called a Nordic Santa. He was Father Christmas, that's where he's come from. So a couple of years ago we saw them at Christmas time in all the shops. You see them with really long bodies or really long legs.
Yeah.
And they sit, you know, they have them with their legs dangling down. And they're just such great fun characters. And we've kind of adopted them, or even the world has adopted them from, you know, Scandinavia as just a fabulous character that we have now all year round. And so we've created this character that's lived on. No longer is he called Santa, he's called a gonk to all of us. But if you go to Scandinavia, it's a Nordic Santa.
Yeah.
So it's just fabulous. And we've created him with all these different scenes, and he's going on a journey around the world.
Yeah, and well, can you mention again what you said earlier on, that the next Gonk collection is going to be?
Craig's seen. Craig has had a sneak peek of the bikini Gonk and the swimming trunk Gonk.
What?
He's had a sneak peek. That's what's coming next for the summertime Gonks.
Gonks on holiday, Gonks in bikinis, Gonks in Bermuda shorts. Are you joking me? It's going to be the best thing ever.
Woo, indeed. Yeah, Jory, yeah.
Witty woo. Well, that's coming your way, and just goes to show that Gonks aren't just for Christmas, of course. Shall we have a look at the set with you over there?
Okay, let's introduce you to the set. So first of all, we have got Bert. So Bert loves a little bit of gardening. He has his garden tools, he's got his basket, he loves going to the orchard and picking all the apples, and he loves the tulips. He goes and collects the tulips, and him and Lulu take them to the market and sell them.
Aww.
So you have got little Lulu here. She's got beautiful plats, she has her bows for her plants, and Lulu loves animals, so she's got her little birdie, her chick, her little bunny rabbit as well that play in the garden, and lots of flowers. Now again, you can see all the debossing on these dies, so you can colour them in really simply and bring them to life. They do have to have a home, and this is the Gonk home. The doors open on the home. You've got decoupage layers for the roof, you've got the toadstools, you've got Cyril the snail down there at the bottom as well. He's a visitor quite often into the house, but he does leave little slimy trails. So they have to
Cyril.
I know, they have to clean up a lot. So this is a really interesting one, really simple. This is two of the backgrounds, because if you think the backgrounds are A5 done the other way, and this is actually pieced here.
Oh, cool.
You see, I've just cut into the second one and pieced it and covered him over, put Bert down there, so you actually lose that join, but it works fabulously doing it that way, and all the toadstools. So they're out into the forest, they're often foraging for great mushrooms to eat as well, and you can see here just using the house, using all the little characters upside down. Lulu, we've moved
in Australia there, they've gone on holiday to Oz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was what I created earlier on today, so please do go back and have a look. You can watch those shows from earlier and see more of the fabulous cards that we've created. So lots of different looks with them. They're just a really fun set, and they're going to have friends that come along too. This one is where I use the white gel pen and just go over the debossed bits. I like to use hologram card behind because the door's open, and look, he's in there again. He's popped back in there, leaving his slimy trails. You have got just possibilities to create really fun and funky little cards. You know, do your own shapes. And I don't know where the 3D card's gone, Craig. Have you got one over there?
Possibly.
You know, the little one that stands up on its own?
Have a look.
Yes,
I don't know
yeah,
whether
there you
Craig's
go.
got it. Craig's got one over there. Because we do have that, you can use that little Gonk house on its own and make lovely table settings or create your own little village with them as well.
Beautiful. Do you know what as well? It was so lovely to see you like going through all of the different cards over there, and I almost felt like it was Jack and Nori, the way that you were, it was a story that you were telling going through all the different cards. So yeah, you can see how you could create a little story back out of these as well.
You absolutely could.
Are we going to have one final quick demo? Just quick, pop something together.
Can we do it? Well, we might not get to stick it all down, but I want to. So you were talking before about more home decor pieces. And that is really something that I like to do. So I have got a little 8x8 canvas here that I thought we could create something quite special with, very similar to what you were doing before. So I want to show you how we put that together. I have used here the chocolate brown and the khaki green, which might be in the spring set, I think, potentially. I cut one of the backgrounds down, I took the sky off it and just made it about the grass, really. And I've cut my gonk house, and then I've cut again in a hologram.
Okay.
Because there's always magic going on in the gonk world, you know.
Yes.
So we've got to have a bit of magic in the house.
That's gorgeous.
Now, I've cut this out and I have left all the pieces in and just run over the back. Well, you can see it's a little bit tacky though because the glue's on there. I have just taken my glue, and this is all I do to adhere them in, put a little bit of glue on the back, just rub that over, and that's going to give you a seal there and hold those pieces in place. So now I can put that behind here, because you can fussy cut around. We could again just cut the house and just take a piece of hologram card and fussy cut. But to get it exact to shape and make it a little bit faster for us to do so, I want my doors to open though. I don't want to stick my doors down because we might have a visitor in the house. And then we are going to just stick this down onto the hologram home.
Is it going to be Cyril again?
Oh, should we have Cyril or should we have... Did we decide on a rabbit name?
Well, there was a few names came in, but I don't think we ever decided on it. Did you like Rodney Rabbit?
Was it Rodney?
It was Muffin. Muffin, Ricky.
I think Rodney's.
Rodney's a good name.
Yeah,
The Rock.
I think we've got to go for Rodney.
The Rock the Rabbit?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Actually, no, don't, because if you've seen the morning show with Dawn, she got all flustered when we started talking about The Rock.
Oh.
Oh, I do like a bit of The Rock.
Are you into wrestling as well, like Craig?
Not particularly, no, not particularly wrestling, but just, you know, some of the men in wrestling are rather nice to watch. And The Rock was one of my favourites from long term. Rock is just gorgeous, isn't he?
Well, I mean, well, he is, let's be honest, he is. My wife Laura's a big fan of The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, not for the same reasons that I am.
No, exactly, I don't think, no. I think the reasons that us ladies have compared to what men think, we're quite different. But we do like a bit of The Rock.
Yeah.
Right, so we just mat and laid that onto there.
Debbie's in the studio, she's just walked in and just gone, Whoa!
Do you like The Rock as well? Oh, he's a bit of meat, isn't he? He's a hunky chunk. He's a hunky chunk.
Calm down, for goodness sake.
Oh, we like The Rock. We do.
He's a bit of meat.
Yeah, but he's married, so you just have to, you know, cope with that, really. But
It's all right to have a little look now again, isn't it?
exactly, eye candy. Back to the eye candy.
Yeah.
You know, we can just have our fantasies, can't we, don't we?
Talking about fantasies, here's the gonks. Back on track.
Yeah. Are we after Watershed? No, no, not quite. But right, so we've got our little rabbit. Look, he's visiting the rabbits in the house down here.
Hello, Rodney.
And then we are going to have Bert over this side, and I've got all my bag. Now, I love the toadstools, so we can have a few little toadstools down here as well. So let's have the toadstools. Obviously, all of these I have got cut out already. So we can bring our toadstools into here. And I've got my little bag of bits that I've cut. So what I would recommend, you know, if you're going to go for the gonks, is that you get hold of these, and you literally, I've got my 3D bits for my roof over here too. Do a lot of cutting. Okay, so get all your cutting done, get yourself ready to play. Have them all, I did start the day off with everything beautifully arranged on my table. It's no longer. It's a bit trashed, but yeah, it's one of those things. So we just have fun with it. It's all about having fun. And then afterwards, all the little bits I put back into little bags so that I can keep them all really nice and safe. And
that
use
is
them
a great word to sum up this collection as well, isn't it? Fun, have a play, you know, get the kids involved, get the grandkids involved. You touched on that earlier on as well, didn't you? Like a great collection to kind of inspire the next generation of crafters almost.
Well, do you know what? Crafting with grandchildren or children definitely bridges generation gaps. And I think that so many people just really do love to get the grandkids over or the kids over and sit down with them and have quality time playing and crafting. And the fact that you can make something beautiful, and this is a decoration for a bedroom, I would say, you know, for a child's bedroom. Yeah. So I'm building on here just now. I'm putting his hat on, so we're going to have his little hat 3D'd over the top of there, and that covers his nose. So we do need to add his nose back on, because the nose always pokes out. They have a very good sense of smell, you know, the gonks. So they know how to pick the best fruits when they go down to the market. They can tell a mile off.
So that's why he's good at picking the fruits and the flowers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we'll do that little basket. We can either do a basket of fruit or we can do a basket of flowers. I did a basket of fruit earlier today. So let's do the flowers. So you will see the little basket here. We can put that whole bunch of flowers in like so. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue underneath here. And then we're going to trim off. So we put it down to the level that we want. So all those little flower heads are poking out. And then we're just going to trim the extra off there. So now he's got a beautiful basket of blooms that he's been and collected. So we'll put a little bit of 3D foam underneath there as well, maybe a bit too big.
Kind of feel it, he's collected the blooms, hasn't he, for the market, and he's got like a bunch of flowers for Lulu as well.
He has, yeah. He
Very
always brings
thoughtful.
home, he makes us smile when he comes home. Always something nice. So we can either have, we can have that down there, or we can have it, oh, let's go down here. We can actually put it down there so it's kind of falling down from his hand at the bottom. Let's put some of our little toadstools on. And then I just feel that the frame around this is a little bit bare because I've gone for just the canvas. Now we could have cut the flowers, and these are the little flowers, and this here, if you keep them, you could use those as stencils and literally ink through them. But I've cut loads of the little flowers out already, so we can add some little flowers around the outer edge too, very similar to the one that you've got over there. I love the little toadstools as well. So let's just add the toadstools on here, and it brings the magic to life, doesn't it?
It does.
And then we're going to put our Cyril down here at the bottom.
All those toadstools, there's not mushroom left for that card, is there?
No. No.
Nothing.
Hey, I've missed you, Ben.
Once again with feeling. I am a fun guy, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you. I was just saying, was just sticking as well. Lots of people loving this collection. Sarah N just saying, love the gonks. I adore the little story world that Dawn's created. Nee Connie just saying the texture and the dimension on the gonks and their world is amazing. Yeah, and it's a world that you can, create, build on yourself as well with future collections. And Helen Fletcher says the love Craig has for Dawn is so cute.
Oh, thank you. We love each other. We've known each other a long time, and it's been lovely to see Craig grow as well here at Crafters. And I was just chatting to Sarah out there before, because Sarah knew obviously he was with me, and it's been lovely. And Sarah said just how much she loves you as well.
Oh,
she does, and how proud she is of you. We're all so proud of Craig for everything, because he's battled so much illness as well. For everybody that doesn't know him, this is an incredible guy who's very strong and who's really battled so many things in his life, and he's here doing everything he's doing.
He is in tears. So we've got a tissue.
No.
Oh, mate. Lot of love for you, mate. Lot of love.
Yes. And on my Facebook page today, it was all, that accent. Oh, the ladies were
That's why he's
falling
the
into
hottest
his
Scotty.
voice, Debbie. Oh, no, never met him before. And who's that dish? Yeah, well, he's got something to live up to now next to you, Ben, of course, as well.
Whoa,
the ladies will be swooning for you now as well tonight.
Wow. Don't know about that.
But they love the
Debbie!
Yeah, they love the Scottish accent with Craig. We
Outrageous.
don't get those comments, do we, Debbie? We don't get any of that swooning over us.
No.
No, that's the problem, isn't it? We don't get the rock watching, do we?
Well, no, he is. He's a big.
That's out the window now.
He's a platinum member, The Rock. Big time craft. He's probably not watching tonight. He's probably getting ready for WrestleMania or something. But yeah, big on the flower forming apparently. The Rock. Yeah.
Oh, that would be a dream, wouldn't it? I could teach him a few things.
Oh, Debbie's got. Yeah, you go. You got a tissue there. There you go. Oh dear.
Right, so I am now flowering up. Just can you see how cute that is?
Oh, everyone's crying now. Apparently everyone's getting a bit teary. Oh dear. Tears of joy though, tears of happiness.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, happy tears. Happy tears. So I've just added all those little blooms around the edge. And I just think that brings it to life, don't you think? Just a little bit of fun, adding the flowers onto there. We could have a few apples, because he just get a little bit, has to get a few apples from the orchard while he's on his way.
Got to be careful Cyril doesn't snaffle those.
Well, we don't want the slime on those, do we? That's the problem. But, you know, actually Lulu cuts a very good apple pie too.
Oh, really?
Yes, she does. A very good apple pie and apple crumble. So, yeah, very talented, these gonks. Okay, so there you go. I think we've played enough there. And we've created a really pretty scene. So a really lovely scene. Just something, you could do that, you could put that on a wall, you know, in your kid's bedroom. You could decoupage elements onto furniture as well. Get old chairs and old cupboards, brighten them up, paint them, then flat decoupage, a little bit of Mod Podge on there, and you bring them to life. So there we go. There's our little canvas.
That is an absolute beaut and a great way to finish off a great day with Dawn. I'll let Craig say a few words as well, but I just want to say a massive thank you. And you guys have loved having Dawn Bibby here all day today. No one better. I love that, says Brenda K. Tatchell. Brenda also just saying, doing crafts with my grand is such a special experience, making memories. These cards look like artwork, says Miriam Robinson. And lots of love coming in for everybody, actually. I mean, Craig's getting a lot of love. Dawn's getting a lot of love. Mary says, oh yes, we love Craig, our hottie Scotty. Beautiful Dawn. Craig is loved by all, says 4 Holidays Designs. Craig, we love you, says Sarah Kay. Susie Socials is crying as well. And Gilmore says, we also love Ben for his zaniness. Thanks a lot. Just
absolutely, well done, Ben.
Just the one. Stop crying, because I'm going to start in a minute. And I'm trying to be just like you, like Dawn. Thank you so much. Do you want to say?
Oh wait, we'll give it a cuddle.
Oh, he's going to go for a cuddle. Let's have a little cuddle.
Thank you to everybody here. You've made me so welcome today. It's been lovely. And
oh, don't cry. He's such a softie as well.
He is, isn't he? Eh?
Thank you for always being there by my side too.
Always. You're wonderful. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, Matt, you better go home now, seriously. You're
we're going out for a drink now.
Oh, you're going for a drink?
We're going for a drink.
That's all right. Debbie, you're on your own for the last 50 minutes. No, a massive thank you to Dawn. Absolutely brilliant. We've loved having her here. Hopefully, we'll get you back very soon, Dawn. Thank you.
Certainly hope so. We're working on it.
Lovely. And if you are still waiting to check out those baskets with the Dawn Bibby goodies, get them checked out, because if you don't, you will miss out. What a brilliant show. We've got more, though. We've got more. The final 45 minutes here. We're back to launch party. We're all just going to go and compose ourselves. Actually, we might just go and head down the pub. If we're back in 3 minutes' time, it'll be a miracle.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom.
I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick Buy. Get yours now.
What a show. I tell you what a few hours it has been. And you know what, you can forget the old award ceremonies that have been on recently with all the, the drama that's been going on. We've had so much of that, haven't we? We've had excitement, we've had drama, we've had tears. I mean, it's all been going on, and we have literally had the best day. A massive thing. We've had gonks, don't get those at award ceremonies. We've had the rock, and we haven't had the rock, not had the rock. But we've had such a great day. Sound like Laura. Oh, I love the rock. Oh, look at him. Oh.
I like to call him Dwayne.
The only time Laura ever watched the wrestling with me is when The Rock was on, and I'll always remember she was like stood there. He was doing like a promo at the top of the stage, and she was stood there for ages watching, and she just went, "For goodness sake, Rock, take your shirt off!" Like that. And I was like, "What? Seriously." Lots of love coming through for everything today. Lots of you saying how much you love all of the guys here. So thank you for all of that. Dawn is the best, says Karen. Mary Kay says, I cry just watching Craig cry. This is such a great caring group. It is, honestly. We love each other so much. Gorgeous cards, Dawn. We love you. Craig and Ben too, says Nikki Plunkett. Thank you. And Hannah Hicks says, our crafty community is the best, most loving community. It certainly is. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of craziness that goes on here as well. It's a good job. We all know each other now, isn't it? Right. We're finished. What are we doing? Well, yes, launch party. We're right. We're good. We are. Debbie's all over the place over there. She's had over and out to get ready. She's faffing around. Yeah, show her. Come on, let's see. Look, she's not even ready. Not even ready. Too busy thinking about the rock. Too busy thinking about Dwayne.
So
are you?
When Dawn was on, Johnny said in my ear,
right.
Debbie, can you do the same? I thought he said the same as you did before, thinking we were going to start the hour with the magazine. So I had all that ready to go, and then he's going, the saying dies. And I thought he said the same. So that's why I wasn't prepared. I'm ready now whenever you are, Ben.
Thank you. Hello and a very good evening. Welcome to the ever-professional Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. You're watching Launch Party. Please do not adjust your sets. This is the Saying Die collection, 12 dies in total. This launched on the 24th of March. And it's a really, really great collection, because if you're someone who's ever stuck for the right words to say, and actually if you're wanting a set which allows you to take your saying and put it at the front as the focal point of your card, then this is the absolute collection for you to go for. There's some beautiful sayings, and each of the sets actually comes with the saying die itself, And then you've got your outer die too. So, you know, whether or not you want to be able to use that in conjunction with, you can, but it creates a beautiful layer for you to be able to really pop the sayings off your page. So if I show you all of the sayings that you've got, and I think Debbie's got some finished cards to show you. So you're going to get, these are brilliant. Every day might not be good, but there is something good in every day. I was going to write that one on the positivity board in the office. I didn't get around to it. I'm going to claim it as my own when I do. Friends like you are far too few.
Aww.
Family is where, family is where life begins and love never ends.
I love that saying because it's so true. That is just really true, isn't it?
It is true. It's very sweet. They're very life-affirming, these quotes. A lot of positivity in these.
Inspiration.
This is one as well that's very true. There are friends, there is family, and there are friends that become family.
Yes, that is very true. Like here.
You took the words right out of my mouth, as Meatloaf would have said. Where there is faith and hope, miracles happen. That's really nice. And then the last one you're going to get, Debbie's in such a mood tonight, seriously. Not a mood, I mean she's in a giggly mood. Have you had pizza? What? Hold the phone. So Craig and Dawn are off to the pub. You've been out there having pizza.
There's loads.
Come on.
It's because it's HSN.
Ah, yeah, big HSN.
Oh, no, you can't have any. There's no vegetarian.
No. Oh, is there not? No. I've also been making on my little
lots
diet.
Lots of meat.
on my diet I've been doing recently, I've been making cauliflower-based pizza as well.
Oh, you were saying about that?
Making base out of cauliflower.
Is it as tasty?
No.
No. I love your honesty.
Really not. Despite what anyone might tell you. No. Give me a Papa John's any day. Other pizzas are available.
It was Domino's out there.
Oh, Domino's. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. So that's the full collection. I feel like it's the longest it's ever taken me to get through 12 dies. £30.39 or $38 platinum price on these. Let's show you some cards that Debbie has got over to the other side of the studio. These are gorgeous because, as we've already talked about, beautiful sayings, but nice, big, bold dies that are really going to be the centrepiece of your project, aren't they?
Exactly that, Ben. It is the fact that you don't need a lot else. They will take up the forefront of your card, or they can be in the background. The choice is yours. But I do love that fact that we can put them in there, and they're just really worthwhile sayings, which I absolutely love. So just a few samples that we're going to show what you can do with them. And what you could do is cut apertures out and then create your words inside them. Make them really bold. This is one of my favourite things to do, is layering them up so they become almost like that enamelled topper. Not enamel because it's not enamel, but like a, what's the MDF, like an MDF topper. It's a really great way to do it. This is one of my favourite cards.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just think the simplicity of this is beautiful. And I'll just quickly explain how you do it. If you make your background whatever colour you want, die cut out of the background, then use the mat to put on the top, and then this matches the back because it's been cut out of the background, but you can't see that. So it gives that illusion. It's brilliant,
Very
isn't
clever.
it? Absolutely love that. And another one there, just keeping it really simple, just having that beautiful border at the side. And one more, you know how I love a shaker card. I love the fact that you can actually put that into a shaker card and just have something that's a little bit different to send to someone. So yeah, absolutely love these dies. Now, should we get on with a demo?
Absolutely.
Because I want to show another different thing that you can do with it, and I also want to bring in the mirror cardstock as well. So I'm going to bring that heart one in. What I love about the mirror cardstock is you've got matte mirror and shiny mirror on top of each other. So you've got that matte mirror in the background and then the shiny hearts on the top. It's absolutely incredible. I just love these pads. If you could treat yourself today, I would absolutely say try and go for one of those pads because they're amazing. Now the first thing, whenever you're using these dies, make sure you've got them the right way up, because looking at your base, you can't always see which way up it's going to go. So I'm just going to look at my words. I can see the top here is where my family starts. So I just want to make sure that goes into this die, because what I want to do, I want to create a card base using the outside edge. So I'm going to take this one, pop it on there, and then what I'm going to do is just hang this over the top of my card. So I'm actually making a card base. So pop that into place and then just use some low tack tape just to go down. So pop that on there, pop that in. and then we can pop it through our Gemini. So just make sure you've got both pieces folded down. Now, if you was to use any other die cutting machine, you might want to put it through just a couple of times, because it is only a thin metal die, but because it's one shape, basically, it will cut through 2 pieces of card at once. Bearing in mind, I'm using 600 GSM because it's 300 GSM our white stamping cardstock, and it will cut through both the base at the same time, which really does show the power that our Gemini has. Right, so that's our first one. Taking that out, and I know that seems a little strange creating a card blank like that, but it does create your actual card blank. What you then want to do, I'm going to bring my piece in. We're then going to, we've got another matten layer to make the actual side, and I've just scored it in half. So then that creates our little easel card. And then that way we can pop this one into place, creating our layer straight away for it. So it's just a nice different way of doing it. Now, I did think it was a little bit odd just doing a card blank like that, so we're actually going to do a little box to go with it. Okay. So the first thing I want to do though, I'm going to cut our mirror card. So I want to use my matte mirror cards. So I've just used matte and silver. You will find our luxury cardstock on the website, and we do, this is just our silver luxury, which comes in the matte, the mirror and the glitter cardstock. So let's cut out the words so you can see those.
For you just saying how much you're loving the shows, a lot of you chatting about the pizza now as well. Pammy says, that's what I eat, Ben, cauliflower pizza. I, of course, oh sorry, I like it, of course mine is loaded with garlic and cheese. I do tend to put a lot of seasoning on mine as well, but it isn't as good. Deborah says it's not as tasty, but cauliflower crust is good. I'll make some sometime and bring it down and see what you guys think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cauliflower crust pizza.
I think for an alternative, does it make you at least not miss pizza so much? Mind you, that depends if you're a pizza eater. See, pizza's my favourite food.
So yeah, it's fine. So on the days that when I've been doing my diet thing, it's fine to have it there. It isn't quite as good, but it is better having that than, say, having a salad whilst everyone else is having pizza. The only problem with it that I find, you know what I'm going to say, because you basically like whiz up a whole cauliflower to make the base, you know, it's a bit, you know, huh?
Oh, does it make you go to the loo?
It just it just makes you a bit, you know, yeah. John, what are you saying?
John is being very cheeky tonight.
Thank you, Susie Socials. It makes you a bit Windy Pops. Windy Pops is a great way to describe it.
Oh, okay, right.
Because it's cauliflower, isn't it? You know, and it's a lot. You have a lot of it as well.
Oh, that's better than what I was thinking.
Oh, I don't even want to know what you were.
It just makes you go to the loo quickly.
Oh, right, makes you no.
Like go through you quickly.
Anyway, moving on. Samantha says, I've just ordered these sentiments. These will make someone feel very special. Mary Pat says, I love the size of these dies. I see them working with scrapbooking too. Absolutely, they will. And Pammy says, Crafters TV is magical. We agree with Joy. Yes, there's magic here. There is magic here. Johnny just said, yes. Don't know about magic, there's summit here. Can you imagine if we ever get to meet up? Hugs, tears, laughter and drinks. One day it's going to happen. We will all meet up in some big sort of crafty paradise. A craftaganza maybe or something like that, but it will happen. It will happen.
Right, so I'm doing a box base 7 by 8 inches, and then I've scored it at 1 1/4 inch all the way around on my lid side and then on my base side, just to create our box. So I've done all that because obviously you don't want to see me making a box. We need to go back to basics though, I think. Oh, actually, I've got a I'm not sure if it can't be a craft log, it must be a masterclass on card bases. So doing all different sort of card.
Like
a one-on-one sort of
101
card folds.
When's that?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's next month.
Is it next month?
So
sometime?
it's not long to wait because obviously next month's only a couple of days away.
Next month's on Friday.
It is.
No, that's a silly question to ask actually, because we wouldn't tell you if we were, would we?
What's that?
I was going to say we're going to do an April Fool's on Friday, but it's April Fool's Day.
I'm not in. I'm off on April
Do you
Fool's Day.
have? That's a genuine question. I don't know the answer to. Do you do April Fools in the US?
Oh yeah.
Let us know. Like, so
Yeah, I wonder if that is a British thing. You have to Google it, Johnny, and see if that's a British thing.
just let us know, because so April the 1st, you do...
Sorry? Fancy folds, that's it. Yeah, probably that one. 16th of April.
16th of April.
Yeah, so we're going to be learning all sorts of different fancy folds.
Okay.
Yes.
Not fancy fools.
Well, it could be.
Apparently, Susie Social is just saying that yes, April Fools is a thing. 1st of April. You can only do it up till midday though. Them's the rules. I don't make them up.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. I don't actually know why there's rules and that on them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never really done an April Fool's joke on anybody. I always think it's a bit mean. I've always wanted, I don't know why, I've always wanted to do the loo seat one where you put cling film on the loo. Just the fear in somebody's eye.
Salt in the sugar bowl's a good one. That's a fun one.
Oh no, that's
So
not a fun one at
in your
all.
family has sugar in their tea.
A friend of mine put washing up liquid in the kettle. And that was
horrible.
That was really bad, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, really bad. That's the trouble though with things like that, because people then just want to make more like them worse every year.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being funny, it becomes it's a lot of hard work. I mean, that would ruin, I think it did ruin their kettle.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that big of a deal here anymore. I don't know. The thing is, like, because you always back in the day, you always used to get the newspapers, or you'd listen out in the news, wouldn't you, to find out what the crazy story was. But in the news nowadays and in the papers, there's so many ridiculous stories day in, day out. It's hard to pick out what the April Fool's story is anyway. So.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, you never know what to believe, do you? I suppose it depends what paper you're reading.
Well, that is very true. That is very true.
So I'm just using that heart one to line all of our sides. Oh, dear me.
You're right.
Yeah, my nose is running because I've been laughing a lot. So.
Oh, I thought you were getting emotional for Craig again.
Yeah, bless him.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Love him. He's had, you know what, it's been such a lovely day having Dawn here, but I've been so pleased for him because he's been so excited. I suppose his mentor, really. Who's been here all day.
I feel like that's been a bit for me as well.
Yeah.
Because that's Dawn's pretty much who got me into crafting. And I think a lot of people are finding the same. So my mum used to watch Dawn on QVC many years ago with Leonie Punjal as well.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and that's what started us all sort of crafting in that time.
Did I overhear you saying, or someone was saying, that Michelle was almost dumbstruck earlier on the
She
early
was
show?
so sweet. She said to me, Debbie, I was sitting on the sofa. So this is true. So this morning in Wake Up Call, when Michelle was on the sofa with Dawn, she said, but I can't tell you what Dawn was talking to me about because all I kept doing is sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, I'm sitting on the sofa with Dawn Bibby. It's funny, isn't it? You get a bit starstruck with people, yeah.
Yeah, when you meet your,
And yet we always think it's strange that people are like that with us, but then we're like that with other crafters, so it is very strange.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Sarah for the first time at Ali Pally, which is Alexandra Palace here, which they've done big scrapbooking shows and craft shows, and she was selling the ultimate scoreboard on a stand with her sister.
Oh yeah.
And I remember that so well, and she spoke to me, and I just didn't know. I was like, oh my goodness, Sarah Davis has spoken to me.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you meet your idols, you meet these people that you see on TV.
Absolutely.
Let us know in the comments if you've ever met any of your crafty idols or any idols that you've got in life in general. I'd love to know about that.
Right, now what I've done, I've cut this out 3 times, Ben. So different sort of sentiments. I love a bit of matte and layering. I also love, because of the theme that's going on with our mirror cardstock, you can see this one we've got shiny mirror with the matte mirror hearts. This one is the matte mirror with the shiny mirror hearts, and you get those in those pads. So it just gives that variation. So I wanted to mix it up with both of the actual words as well. So we've got the matte mirror for the words, but I also want to snip out some of these words. So all I've done is I've snipped out family. So, and I want to paper piece that over the top, and then we've got our love here. So just a couple that I wanted to pick out, and then also I want to matte and layer to shadow this over the top, just so we get a little bit of colour in there that pops through, so it really makes it sort of leap out of the page. So all I'm going to do is take my dotty tape pen, and we're just going to apply our dots to the back of this. Now when you're applying your dots, just be really careful and hold it in place, because you could stretch all the words. You just want to keep them as they're intended. So just sort of hold them down and be gentle as you're putting your glue dots over the top. The other way you can do it, we do adhesive sheets.
Yes.
So you could apply them and then cut them through your Gemini, and then you just peel off the sticker backing. So that's nice and simple. And then also you could use your tacky little miniature, your precision glue bottle, tacky glue, and then that would do the same as well. But whatever suits your needs. I know a lot of people actually put a little blob of glue on their glass mat and then just stick, like, sort of use their die cuts into the glue, and then they can stick them down. So whatever suits you, you do what suits you. So let's pop this into place.
Talking of April Fools, Pammy says, I miss the days of hand buzzers. Remember those when you used to shake someone's hand and then it would go Fake gum. Is that the gum that tastes like pepper or whatever? Oh no, the gum with the snap your finger, didn't it?
My goodness, you used to have like joke shops. We don't do joke shops anymore, do
Fake
we?
bugs in ice cubes as well, they were always good. Gags were much more basic, weren't they, Pammy, back in the day? The old whoopee cushion, couldn't go wrong with a whoopee cushion, could you not?
Yeah, I loved a whoopee cushion. They were the best things when you were kids, weren't they?
You used to take them into school and like you'd dare someone to go and put it on the teacher's chair, wouldn't you?
It was the most hilarious thing in the world. And I don't care what anybody says, farting is funny. It is funny. It's really funny. Like, people that don't think it's funny, honestly, how can you not laugh? It's hilarious. Okay, if it smells, it's not. It's not hilarious, but the sound is funny.
Seriously, just stop talking. Oh no! Is it home time yet?
I bet it is. Tell me if you don't think. Stop talking.
What are you like? What are you like?
It is funny. It's very funny.
Oh my goodness. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, look, Charlotte agrees with me. It's funny. Oh dear. I think it's hilarious. Oh dearie me. Laughed so much tonight. And I've not farted.
Oh my, stop talking about it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness me. You sure it was just pizza you had in between the shows that there? Oh dear, there's lots of laughing emojis coming through, I'll tell you that much. Shadai just said, Debbie, wow. Wow.
Sorry, Shadaya.
That is.
Sorry if I've offended anybody.
No, I don't think you have. I don't think anyone's offended by that. They're just laughing their heads off. Oh my goodness me.
Oh dear, we do have fun on here.
Yolanda, OMG, Debbie, stop.
Yeah, stop talking, Debbie.
Anyway, back to crafting.
Yeah, back to crafting. So we've got our bits there, which are beautiful. Yeah, I used to love a joke shop. I've not seen one for a long time now.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I wonder if you get them like on the coast. Like, I know when you go to sort of Great Yarmouth and stuff, you probably have little joke shops.
Yeah.
Kiss me quick hats and that sort of thing.
And you used to have the old saucy postcards down there as well,
That's
didn't you?
it, yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Johnny like them.
Hey?
Johnny like them.
Johnny like them. Yeah, the old joke shops. And again, you used to have one in Brixton where I'm from. You used to go down there on a Friday and you'd be able to go to Woolworths, get your pick and mix, and have a little look in the look in the joke shop.
Well, I wonder what year did Woolworths shut in?
Well,
that was like the most
far back as you think.
Popular shop.
20 years ago? No, probably not even that.
It was open in the 90s, definitely.
80s and 90s.
Yeah, definitely 90s.
Yeah, I'd say
I reckon
early noughties.
Yeah, maybe, yes. Right, we are getting there, folks.
We are.
So let's pop our box together. There
It seems that everybody on the socials as well, including Victoria, Gilmore, Nee as well, just saying, yes, they're with you. Miriam saying pure entertainment right here tonight. Nee Connie says, just do it, Debbie. Do what? No, tell her that.
I'm not going to do that.
No, whoa, back up there, back up. Gilmore says, lol, Debbie. Oh, sorry, keep going. Right, sorry, 400 I said, don't listen to Ben. Keep going, Debbie. Nee Connie, when you said just do it, I wonder what you were talking about then for a second.
Oh, dear.
Jesus.
Right, you know what I was talking about earlier, Ben? Look, the butterflies that you can get off of the, you can cut them out. So I fussy cut these out of the butterfly. And this one, can you just see, it's a slightly different colour. Use it to the actual thing. I've coloured that in blue. I'm just going to grab my alcohol marker and show you exactly how we do that. So just grab a marker and you can literally colour in the silver. Oh, I've done it a different blue, but never mind, you'll be able to see it. So you can make your butterflies any metallic you want by colouring them in. It just gives them that really different look. Yeah, I took a blue instead of a turquoisey colour, but it's fine. All the blues will blend in. And look at that, we've totally transformed it. And because it's alcohol, it will stay like that as well, which is beautiful. So we're going to pop our bow on. We're going to use our butterfly as a little stopper.
Yep.
So let's just pop this one on. So with our little ink pad, there we go. I was really shocked at the time then, but actually we come on a bit later, didn't we?
Yeah, we were busy gonking, weren't we?
Easy gonking. Did you learn about the gonks?
Well, I did learn a lot about the gonks. I kind of feel like my gonk knowledge was fairly decent anyway. But yeah, no, it was lovely to learn more about the gonks. Judy just said, y'all are hilarious. Y'all, I can't, y'all, I sound like Arnie. Y'all are hilarious. I'm cackling out right loud right now with y'all. And what a gorgeous card that Debbie somehow managed to put together amongst all the laughter.
But how cool is that? Just putting a little easel card together and it just looks really cute on your box. And then obviously send in your box. You could put a really nice little gift in there and such a lovely sentiment, that one. So family is where life begins and love never ends.
Thank you so much. Mary just said, oh, can you get the demos lined? Mary hasn't said that, sorry. Mary said something else, but can you get your demos lined up? And we'll do those in a second. Mary said, thank you so much for making me smile each day. You two are a hoot. Pammy says, my sides are hurting from laughing. Gwen Terry says, OMG, Debbie, I cannot stop laughing. You guys are having so much fun with this tonight. This is great. And talking to jokesters, Terry says, my dad was a jokester who used to send people out for post holes, blinker fluid and polka dot paint. And Debbie Beecher says, oh Debbie, my 3 grandsons would love hanging with you. They can on demand. Also, they can belch on demand as well.
Oh, I just think it's funny. I know some people find it a little bit rude, but I find it hilarious.
I can, for another day, I'm not doing it now, obviously, talking about belching, I can do the alphabet.
Can you?
One of my many
I
talents.
don't understand. I cannot burp on demand.
You can't even say it, let alone do it.
Say it, let alone do it.
The time when we all get together, right, and we all have that little crafty get together and we say hello and meet in person, I'll show you.
He'll belt the alphabet to you.
And you won't,
oh, I can't wait now, Ben, to meet you. Woohoo, what a night out.
You won't want to sit next to her. To the other side of the room. Let us have a look at the cards. Number them up for me, please.
Okay, number 1 from our magazine, that beautiful stamp set and that die. So lovely card there. Number 2 was from our Lattice cards, so nice gatefold. And number 3 was our little easel card with our sayings dies, which are beautiful. So 1, 2, and 3.
Get voting. I reckon you've probably got about. Oh, this could be 5 minutes to get your votes in on that. If you love the cardstock, by the way, that some of the cardstock that Debbie was using during that last demo, then we've got it in the brand new luxury mirror card. 32 sheets in 2 brand new card packs. So you've got your everyday metallics, and your everyday coloured selection. So let's have a look. And I didn't actually notice until Debbie just pointed it out on the cards that she had a few minutes ago. Obviously, you've got the different designs in the gold and the silver, but you've got a selection which have got like the like the shiny metallic, and then you've got like almost like a brushed metallic effect in these as well. I didn't notice that first time around until you pointed it out.
That was not me.
What was that noise then? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Craig's still in the building playing pranks on people. It's not April. It's not April.
It's not
April 1st yet. Right. This is the brand new Everyday Metallics collection. Take a little look at all of these beauties. You've got so much detail, and it's not printed on here. It's almost like embossed into the cardstock, so you can feel the detail of the ridges, of the beautiful dots that you've got on here as well. And it's difficult to show you, but as I say, I only just picked up on it. You've got one of the sheets, or a couple of the sheets, with that sort of brushed metal design, and then you've got that mirrored design on here as well. There's that sort of harlequin effect. You've got your trellis detailing there too. Love that. That's my favourite. The doodly hearts, absolutely stunning. You've got the butterflies there too, and then all of those again repeated in the gorgeous gold cardstock, both, as I say, with that shiny metallic and that more sort of brushed metal sort of style metallic that you've got in there as well. I can actually show you, thank you Liam, who's just popped in, a few little makes with this collection as well. So again, look at that, layering up the different colours of the cardstock to be able to create that beautiful card there. You've then also got boxes, because of course this is 250 GSM, so great construction weight for making your boxes with as well. Love the lid on there, and this is phenomenal. I'll show you the coloured collection in just a second, but you know those box dies that we had a little while ago? Take a look at that. How brilliant is that collection? I love that. Oh, I've lost one of my bits of cardstock off there, but look, absolutely beautiful to be able to create with your boxes as well. That's stunning, isn't it?
What a great sample, because that just has a bit of all the colours, all the different designs. I think that is just brilliant.
Better stick that back on again.
And looks gorgeous.
It really does. It really, really does. Your metallics are £27.99 or $31.96. I've never seen so many people in and out of the studio today. Thank you so much for the coffee. That's very kind of you. Not only have we got the metallics, thank you, John, we've also got the everyday. So if you like the coloured selection, which I just showed you there, it's all in the everyday coloured pad. And again, beautiful, beautiful designs. But here you've got the gold on the green in the florals. You've then got the beautiful chevron effect going on there too. You've got that sort of peach effect, which I absolutely love, with a bit of a florally swirl effect going through there. Absolutely beautiful. That's a gorgeous selection again for you, because you know, if you wanted to snip into that, you can create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different borders within that sheet there. You've then got in the blue with the silver butterflies on. It's hard to show you in the studio under the lights, but when you get this back for yourself at home, you will just thank us later on for how beautiful this collection is. Your polka dots, you've got the beautiful hearts, the gold hearts on that gorgeous red, and then lastly, you've got your florals, almost a little bit mandala-esque actually, the designs that you've got here. But again, it's a 32 sheet collection. And in that one, you're getting 8 different designs, 4 of each, 250 GSM, £27.99 or £31.96. I know what's happening. The majority of you are popping both of those into your basket and grabbing them whilst we've got them, because I've got a funny feeling they will not be around for long. Now, way back along, almost 3 hours ago, feels like 3 days ago, we launched the brand new Crafters Inspiration issue 3, which has proved so super popular. Hundreds and hundreds of you have popped this into your basket and purchased it either this morning or indeed during this show as well. This is the new global edition, which we kind of reset back on issue 1 because there were lots of the Crafters Inspiration magazines floating around, and we had different kind of release dates for the UK to the US, and it was like, well, let's reset, let's just have one magazine, let's make it the very best thing that we can, and have it at the same date for everybody. So that's what we've done. A third of the stock of the brand new Crafters Inspiration issue number 3 has gone. So you can still jump on and get this. What I will say too, if you missed issue 1 and 2, we've got those on a deal for you as well, which I'll explain in just a little bit. But the great thing about this new issue, the new way that it's done, it's beautifully presented. You've almost got it like in a folder here. So it's a great way to be able to keep your magazine together with all of the freebies that you're going to get as well. And we'll get Debbie to have a look through this in just a few seconds. We'll get Debbie to show you the freebies actually that you're going to get. But the magazine itself is absolutely gorgeous, top quality. So many projects. You've got 72 tips and techniques inside here. And what I love about it is it brings you loads of ideas with a lot of the recent collections. It's not just like a magazine that we throw together and just randomly put, you know, demos from random products in. It's all of the items that you'll have picked up recently. So you've got plenty of inspiration right here, like those box dies that I was just showing you a few moments ago. You've got hints and tips and ideas in there for those as well. Things like the chalkboard stamps are included in there too. Again, the modern edgeables that we were showing you a little bit earlier on, demos in there for those as well. There's something for everyone in here too, whether you are brand new, whether this is the first time you bought a crafting magazine, you're thinking, you know, I'd like a bit of inspiration, a few ideas. There's basically levels for everybody. And what's brilliant about this, you probably can't see it, but it tells you the skill level on each and every make. So again, don't be afraid of getting crafting with this. It's all about being craftable for everybody. And you'll have seen, just as I've sort of flicked through a few pages there, from front to back, it's everything that you would want. There's no adverts in the back. There's hints, tips, demonstrations. You've got the reader's page on there as well. So if you sent in your pictures, you'll be able to find those in there. We've got the section where you know, Sarah and the gang answer questions for you. There's even a little puzzle page in there too. £10.39. However, let's with Debbie show you the true value for money here, because I think that's a great price. But wait till you see what you get as far as your freebies and your papers are concerned, because this is phenomenal value, Debbie, isn't it?
Offers so much, and then on top of that even more, because it is one of those sort of gifts that keeps giving. You've got your magazine, of course, which is just presented in such a beautiful way. So first of all, your magazine, the quality of this is amazing. It's really beautiful. I've not had a magazine like this, but it's almost book-like. The quality is amazing. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, Johnny's just said a coffee table read. This is definitely one you would leave out on the coffee table, and people would want to touch it just because of the quality of it. Beautifully presented, and so much in there. Before we just look at the magazine, our goodies that are in there that are all put into this section, which is amazing. I also, you can download your papers as well. So once you've used these, this is just a selection of what you can get and download. So we've put this selection of toppers in there. So these ones are all die cut, so they will all come out of there. Just give them a wiggle. So you've got all those die cuts which come from one of our Nature's Gardens ranges. You're then getting your beautiful papers, which again are really good quality. They're single-sided. You haven't got to worry about not using the backs of them. You've got ribbons and borders and patterns and splatters and flowers and dots, gingham in there. Absolutely beautiful papers, and like I say, you can download those. Then we come to our freebies, which are incredible. I mean, you know us at Crafters Companion, we always give you a good selection because we want you to come back for some more. These are probably aimed originally at our newbies, so they could have a little tryout of what our dies and stamps are like. But you know, you die-hard Crafters Companion people will know that you will just get this because you love what we do. And this is no exception of the quality. So you've got your whole stamp set there. You've got your sentiments with them and your stamps. You're then getting this beautiful border die, which you saw me use in that card earlier. So we've got this going down the side, creating two different kinds of borders, so looking beautiful. You've then got your stencil die. Now the stencil die is amazing because you can do so much with that. I love, Ben, what you were saying about going round. So I think you'd need to do it on an 8x8 piece of card.
Yeah, you could do it,
and
though,
go round in a circle.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that. Yeah, I think that's one to absolutely try. so you're getting your stencil on top of that as well. Now the magazine itself, you've got Sarah welcome you at the beginning, and all the way through it is jam-packed with lots of different inspiration of what you can do with your freebies. So I love that. So you can, there's step-by-step tutorials, top tips, lots of different designs using everything that you've got in this magazine, which is amazing. But then you come to all the things that you've got in your stash. So I love this. Our watercolour dyes, which were on, I don't know if they're still in stock, but they were on an amazing offer last time we had them on. But showing you how you can make, I mean, these are incredible. Nicole Breverick, we mentioned her quite a bit. She's an amazing designer, and she's contributed so much to our memory book dies and our memory books, which are amazing. All these different pieces, you've got here Ask the Experts, so you've got Sarah and Leanne asking them questions. So when you read all this, send them in, because you never know, you could be featured in here. We do a readers feature as well. Here you go, Readers Make. So your cards could be in here. Michelle Stewart, we've got Leslie McCloskey, we've got Terry. I won't read them all out so you can have a look. But yes, so they're getting there. Things that you've recently bought. So like we say, those edgeable dies that we've done, just flicking through. Debbie Robinson's in here, although looking very different, our Debbie here, isn't she? But obviously photo was taken before she went blonde, but she's got makes in there as well. We've got Leanne in there somewhere. I think she's doing some, so Leanne loves, and she's got beautiful ones from our storybook die in there. Plus you've got a coffee time teaser in there, you've got stencils, you've got, don't want to show you that because that's what's coming up in the next issue. I love this at the back, Meet the Family. Oh, I'm so proud.
Meet the family.
Gave birth to all of them. But yeah, really nice. I mean, that really is the Gemini, isn't it? Ouch. It's amazing. So this is absolutely incredible and such good value for $12.99. Honestly, it's amazing.
Over a third of the stock now gone. We've got an out of this world deal, which I'll just recap on very quickly in a minute, which will allow you to pick up issues 1 and 2 on a great deal. Before we do that, though, let's get the vote going. Oh, by the way, I haven't announced the winner, have I? Demo of the show. One.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go 1, 2 or 3.
Oh no, 1. Thank you. That's it. That I'm pleased about that actually. So that was made with the goodies that you're going to get.
Yeah, the magazine.
In your magazine. So here's the vote for demo of the day. I say a little bit complicated. It's not at all. So we had a draw earlier on Wake Up Call, I believe. So whose box was this then? Was that Michelle? So number 1 for Michelle's beautiful creation just there. So that's number 1. Number 2. Is Dawn's Make with the Gonks. So that's number 2. Number 3, this is number 3 here. I've just put you both, so it's both of those. That's the craft along from Debbie a little bit earlier on. So that's number 3. And then number 4 is the one that you've just voted for as a demo of the show. So 1 for Michelle, 2 for Dawn, 3 for Debbie, 4 for the card you've just voted for. You've got about 3 minutes to get your votes in on that one. Next up, it's time to remind you about the Out of This World deal. Deal. This is your opportunity to pick up both issue 1 and 2 of the Crafters Inspiration magazines. For a 24-hour period only, because that's how long these last for, or while stocks last, we are giving you issue 1, and then we're giving you issue 2 for a half-price deal. So it's a great way. Deal. So it's a great, really, $15.58 platinum, add what, £10 and a bit? It's about £26 to pick up the lot. So it's really great value for money. Issue 1, again, as you would expect, beautifully presented in this little folder. You've got your magazine with 60 new projects for you to try. You've got your set of stamps there. There's a really cute Christmas tree stamp in there as well, which you can pop your own sentiment into. You've got exclusive dies. If you've got the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection, a set of dies there that weren't in the original collection, which we popped in there. And you've also got your Christmas stencil set with little baubles and the Christmas tree, your little Christmas ornaments, and you're also going to get a lovely selection of papers in there, plus your toppers. I ain't got time to show you all of it. I gave you a much thorough rundown of this earlier on if you want to go back and have a look. So that's issue 1, yes, number 1. And then number 2, you're getting for half price. This one again, Brilliant for the fact that it's jam-packed full of projects in this one. You've got over 75 tips, tricks and awesome makes in there. This is the beautiful collection that you've got with those really stunning perfume bottles in the stamps. You're also going to get a really lovely embossing folder that will go through your mini, which is rather cool. And then you've got your edibles as well. That one says Fabulous Friends. That's included again with the magazine. You've got toppers and a whole lovely collection of papers within that set as well. These again will just give you a bit of an idea of the kind of thing that you'll be able to create and the kind of looks you'll get with those gorgeous stamps and the papers that you're going to get within this collection as well. That deal, by the way, is a perfect partner to go with issue 3 because it's 1, 2, 3. You've got the whole collection. That deal, though, only available for 24 hours or while stocks last. £15.58, $23.94. Go swiftly and grab that because it's only here for 24 hours. What a brilliant day. It is time to wrap up and get the demo of the day vote. The vote for the day, well, it's not in yet. Let's chat about what's coming up tomorrow whilst we're waiting. Debbie, have we got time? I don't know if we've got time to show it all. I haven't got time to show it all. When are you back?
I'm back in the morning. Yeah, I'm back for Wake Up Call. It's me and Craig.
With Craig?
Yes, Craig's presenting. I'm doing the crafty side.
Guess who else you got tomorrow as well?
We got Keith in.
Smithy's in, isn't
yes,
he? Paper Dynamics are back.
Is, yeah, Paper Dynamics are in. It's going to be a good morning.
And I think I know what he's bringing, and if it's the thing that I think it is a really, really fun collection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to love it. It's quirky, it's funny.
Oh, is it me? Is it very me?
It's you. It's you. Demo of the day. Thank you, Susie Socials, by 1 vote. You've done it!
Oh, wow. Wow, I'm shocked at that. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much.
It's been an amazing couple of days. Thank you, Benjamin.
It's been a ball. I'll see you tomorrow, but I'm not with you, obviously.
No,
so I'm in on
but
the
you'll
afternoon.
be in. But I'll be in the morning. Yeah, I'll be back on Wake Up Calls. So, yeah, tune in. It's going to be a fun morning.
I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. I'm here with the lovely Michelle. But for now, thank you so much. Thank you to John. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to Johnny and Charlotte. Thank you to Susie on the socials. Thank you to you for watching. If you've got stuff in your baskets, make sure you check out. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.